Good morning, everybody. On Tuesday, tomorrow, I have to take pictures for the new No Behavior set. They're
Mm,
recruiting
come on.
officially, exclusive, and there's been a couple arguments about priority and
Mm.
hierarchy and stuff. And it was funny to watch
Who they
in real life.
recruiting? Has someone left?
No, they're
You just
adding.
want to add?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm.
Yeah. Who do you think?
Who do I think what?
Who do you think they're adding?
I don't know.
Who do you think they're adding? Man?
I think I should be in the runnings.
The behavior?
Yeah, 100%.
I don't think you fit.
No,
I don't think you're toxic enough.
me.
Yeah.
You think
fair,
it's about toxicity? It isn't.
No, it's not. But I just yeah. I mean,
That's
Yeah,
true.
man.
I'm definitely well behaved, so definitely wouldn't.
That's what she meant.
Yes.
You don't qualify for the toxicity level.
that's what I'm. Yeah, he doesn't.
That's a shame. Got to work on it.
No, you don't. You have enough of those.
But you shall see. You shall see.
It'll be very interesting.
There's one interesting inclusion though.
Mm.
Yeah, I think.
Let me. Can you tell?
Yeah, I can.
Who the hell's that?
It's now on live. Some fella, but you see, he might have laughed.
I've heard the name though. Like he lingers around here, right?
No,
No. Oh, then.
no, he doesn't. No, he
Mm-mm.
doesn't.
Mm.
But
Interesting.
yeah. So this week is gonna be a long week. So when I'm sat down editing those pictures, then I'll have time probably to edit the stuff that you're talking about. See,
So wait.
you want me to do it quickly?
So what? Is it a situation where
Can't
it's going to
stand
be
the face. Huh?
put to the public, or what?
What?
Is it going to be put to the public?
As in, they're
As
doing
in-
artwork pictures, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're gonna announce it.
Oh, okay, cool. So basically, they've chosen.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, and then you just got to release it. Because I thought it was a situation where you're saying you're doing the pictures for the candidates. You see what I'm saying? And maybe they wanted their audience to choose.
You think they're going to let the audience choose?
No, that's what it sounded like when you were saying
Did it-
pictures.
They don't consult with them. What?
I thought they had changed.
No,
I
just
was
said it.
joking.
Here you go.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
All right. Well, let's greet the people properly, man. Good morning, beautiful people. It is Monday, the 24th of August. Welcome to TDA, the day after your favorite news platform and the home of popular culture, as defined by you wonderful people that make up this glorious culture. And of course, like we are every blessed morning, we're hosted by the very best.
No, don't continue. You're hearing it.
Yeah, I know, but people can hear through it. You understand?
It's your girl, Justine, representing the Black Queens in the fitness scene. How you mean? How you mean? How you blood clot mean?
All right. And they call me E-Man, the pro-black activist, TDA producer and news analyst, melanin jam-packed. Brent, you in the building?
I am. It's been a long weekend. I've just seen that we've got some. Ooh, media from Davina. Shout out Davina.
Come on. Oh, yeah, she had an event, innit?
Yes.
Big up Davina and that.
She understood the assignment. This is amazing to me, Davina. Let me.
Then throw it up.
Yeah.
Dope,
Let me get
dope.
them ready though. Shout out Dingles K, my best friend.
Come on, big up K Dingles.
No, it's not my best friend online. It's one of my best friends. I have a few.
You could have just left it there, though.
No, because he didn't say.
Oh.
Why you look at me? I say it's wet. It's one of my best friends that is a woman.
Come on.
Yes, obviously. There's Danielle Dudu. There's Sammy.
Come on.
There's Gina. But then there's Dingles. You know, Dingles was the person I was set up with.
Oh, is it?
They had a blind date.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
And then you just turned out to be really good friends.
That's not how it worked. She wasn't there when I arrived.
Really blind.
So then what happened? So then what happened?
Blind date. You know, could have.
No, I got it. It's fine. Tough crowd.
It wasn't.
Tough crowd.
It wasn't.
It wasn't what?
That was a poor one.
Sorry.
Was I blind?
You don't have to.
I know.
You have to
That's why I
excavate
said.
the thing, man.
That's why I said. It was a
Oh, you're
poor one.
ruining it, man. Oh.
My story to tell.
Nigga, sorry, God.
Yeah, she wasn't there. I was set up with her,
Okay.
And when I arrived, I saw Sammy.
Okay.
Yeah, she knows the thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
she knew that she
Oh,
wasn't
sick.
getting me out of my comfort zone unless it was
Mm.
something. So she was a person who taught me how to lie.
Mm.
That's why I lied so convincingly. No, I'm joking.
He's not lying. I mean, he's not joking. Sorry.
Yeah. So
Mm.
every time it is that I get opportunity to tell every one of Dingle's friends that we were meant to be together, yeah, I do it. So I did it at a party.
Come
Oh,
on.
you know what? Do you know what Brent does as well? Yeah, sorry, because I just remembered what you did the other day when I came here. Do you remember what? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Nope,
Oh, of course you don't.
I definitely don't.
You don't.
Remind me though.
The guy.
The guy.
Remember when I came to get the stuff off you, and there was that guy outside.
Stuff. Yeah.
I came to
basically.
basically no, I came to get the decks. Yeah, I came to get my decks off Brent, and then there was a guy outside lingering, and then Brent. and then
Oh, you're
Brent-
talking about Sweet Chili Killy.
who?
He's part of No Behavior.
He gave me.
The new crew.
He gave me that energy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yes.
He definitely did.
Yes. Yes.
He gave me that energy. Do you know what? Because when I went to get my food and I parked, I was like, right, you flexing on me. I thought,
He's a wordsmith.
I don't know you, sir. And I was like, no. He's like, nah. Keep flexing, do your thing. I said, okay.
You got the energy. Yeah, you got the energy.
No, literally. And then I came to see you, and then you knew him, and I thought, ugh,
Mm.
here we go.
First time I met him, to be honest.
Are you joking?
Yeah. And the white boy.
Yeah, but I thought the energy they gave was, no, it's not your first time. I'm sure he called you by name.
Serious?
I'm sure he called you by name.
Oh, so you'd be talking to everybody then. Crazy.
Have you never met him before? See, I can't do this with you because right now I don't know if you're if you're Brenton or if you're being serious.
Okay. I just told you that he's part of the new behavior. Like,
Oh, so
behavior
you do know
crew, innit?
him?
Yeah, I know him. Chili Glee.
Okay, so he did know you by name.
Yeah. That's why he said Brent.
So why did you say it's the first time? See, this is what I mean.
What's in that tea though?
No, why?
He's forgetful herbs or something.
No,
So what you doing? Like you just looking at me and then just forgetting everything.
I don't know what's happening.
Just forgetting
Sorry,
everything.
I'm tired.
But he has that type of
No, 100%.
effervescent.
100%. I
He's
just
real
thought-
good people though. That he can't do that.
Calm down, cowboy.
Can't do that.
Calm down.
And then
And then Brent lied and told him that I was his missus.
Mm.
that was quick on the spot to be honest. And it's so easy to
That's
believe.
you've done that before. Do you remember the other time we were walking?
Oh yes, the postman.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
like,
a local postman.
even just the other day, he's like, "How is Gina?" I said she left me last week, but she might be back next week. God, he's got like 5 children, you know.
Is it?
Yeah,
Pick
he showed
him
me
up,
them.
man.
They're all cute.
Okay.
They're all in Senegal.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but they're all very, very cute. And he has them on his phone,
Phone.
just to remind him.
Come on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Working hard for the kids, man. The family and that. Pick
Yeah.
him up.
So shout out Dingles, happy belated birthday and that. I just love Ghanaians, man. The place was just flooded with them,
Mm.
flooded. And shout out Belinda.
Big up.
She's quite.
Oh,
like a-
Belinda's such a Ghanaian name.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It really is.
You met her before, right? She's the nutrition queen. Or
Oh, yeah.
nutrition-
Okay. I didn't know her name was Belinda.
Belle.
Makes sense. Okay, cool.
Mm. But she's like famous over there, man.
Over where? What do you mean?
In South London and stuff, isn't it? And amongst the Ghanaians.
Mm.
Imagine the DJ was like, Belinda's in the building, queen of nutrition, and she wasn't even playing shy. She was like, yeah,
embracing it.
This is it.
This is it, man.
This
Why
is
not?
it. Shout out Belinda. We need to get her back.
Big her up. Yeah,
Yeah, we need to
100%.
get her back.
100%.
I was supposed to go to R&B and slow jams, but
Why are you laughing? Was he not meant to go?
you were there.
No, my brother was.
I went.
Oh, because earlier you said, my knees. I can ask you. You're a dancer.
Who?
So what, did he enjoy himself?
He said that.
No,
Right.
I don't
Yeah.
like that at all.
Yeah.
I would
No,
like to
it was.
review.
Though.
Wait, you were there?
I said I went.
When was that? When I was paying
Yesterday.
attention to Kesi?
Pardon?
Never mind.
I wasn't here then, probably.
Okay. Talk to us. Because I was supposed to go ahead and get the plug.
Oh.
And he promised me, because
Oh, that's out of order, actually.
don't you think?
That is out of order, because
I was in my
you're
Sunday
really,
best.
you're really close to home. Yeah, you are.
Did you get yours?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Obviously, you paid for it.
No.
That is crazy. How did you get it?
Matthew?
Oh, maybe next time I'm gonna hit Matthew up then. Yeah. So how was it?
Yeah, it was right.
Mm.
That's exactly what you
yeah.
said.
No, I don't like that.
But that's
Why?
'Cause I've never been there, so you've
Oh.
probably been there before.
I think it was my third one.
All right, so it was outside. It was the
Yeah.
magazine.
No, do you know what? It was obviously because I've been there. That magazine. It was so sick to see it transform into something else, and then even just seeing the amount of people there, like even walking, like I was just like, damn, like 10,500 people is not
Amazing.
small.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? It's such an accomplishment. And why's your face like that?
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
When are you gonna say something?
About what?
Sorry, have you got your?
Is it the feedback? Sorry, I've not got headphones on, so
Oh, so that's why I couldn't thingy. Sorry, I thought.
Don't care what
I thought,
to
I
know.
thought everyone was spiritual.
Don't care what
'cause
to
we
know.
can hear things.
Don't
like
care what to know.
No one can hear. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry. Yeah, you just saw a flood of people. And you're
yeah,
like,
I was really proud,
whoa.
like really proud of them. I was like, this is amazing, man.
Mm.
Like literally, you literally be proud.
Who'd you go with?
A group of different people.
Where were you chilling?
In VIP.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Sorry. As you should be. What?
100%. But wait a minute. Were they VIP tickets?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this adding to your case?
100%. 100%. I'm gonna have words.
But can I be honest? I feel like Gen Pop was better anyway. Because with VIP, where it was, you didn't hear, like, you weren't kind of in the main bit. The great thing about VIP was, obviously, you had VIP toilets, which were nicer, and food and whatnot. So it's like, you didn't have a bar.
What food?
No, as in you have to buy the food, but I'm saying that you had a food. Basically, imagine being in a space where there's 10,500 people queuing up for toilets and getting food. Do you know what I mean? So being in the VIP section, your toilets were nicer and the queues were a lot shorter than. Do you know what I mean? But in terms of the actual vibe, you wanted to be where everybody else was because the vibe there was better.
Did you end up going to Jump Up?
Yeah. I spent most of it. I only went VIP to get drinks and food and use the toilet.
Oh, so you can go in and go out.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I see? How did you? Wait a minute. You get an email.
Oh my gosh. Why? What
I
happened?
see it.
What happened?
I don't think it's on air.
You don't want to do this on there?
No, can I see it? Thank you.
I'll show you afterwards.
That's all right.
Alright, fine.
Thanks. All right, cool. So, obviously, I had to find stuff to do, which was work. Yeah, but again, I was doing my Sunday best. Just
You don't
waiting
need to
last
find,
minute.
man. You've always got work to do.
I was waiting last minute just in case I got the bird call.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
Obviously, Emmanuel was the same because I was told that Emmanuel could also come, right?
Mm.
I'm lying. He was invited also. It's not that he was a plus one. He wasn't.
Okay.
He already knew who Emmanuel was. He's like, yeah, of course. So last minute I'm thinking, all right, cool. I just didn't get the signal, man. And obviously I wasn't gonna hit him up because I'm thinking he's busy.
Can I suggest something?
Talk to Matthew next time.
No, not that. I would suggest whatever you have agreed, make sure you get it sorted before the day before.
Mm.
Do you get what I mean? So if you had a conversation, I would say, because my thing is, you can't always put the onus on the actual person because they've got 10,000 other things to think about. I'm not gonna lie, and not being rude, but like you're not on their priority list of like, do you know what I mean? So unless you prompt them, they're not gonna remember, and it's not because you're not important. But like I said, in the long list of other stuff that they've got to think about, they're not thinking about a guest list or whatever. Do you get what I mean? So if you've had a conversation and they've said, yeah, I'll pattern it, don't wait till like 2 days before. Like, do you get what I mean?
I didn't ask for this.
I know, but even if you didn't ask and it's happened, but that's my point though. Even if you didn't ask, right, and they've offered, I still think if you do want to go, you still should like.
I wasn't offered it. I was invited.
You're not. I get what you're saying, but I guess I'm talking from the
Make a difference, Kesi. Don't you think?
no, because I'm talking.
I don't normally go places, Kesi.
Okay.
Keep it to myself and stuff, innit?
So what are you doing? Is waiting for the confirmation? That's
But this is my
that
point.
don't
And
work.
again, yeah, I'm talking from the perspective of an events organizer. If I've said, beats and bands, come here, whatever, cool, I've told you, and you haven't heard from me, and you don't remind me or don't prompt me, I'm not gonna lie, and this is not me not being rude, but I'm not thinking about you, like, do you get what I mean? And there's even times where you've done it to me before where you're like, oh, you didn't invite me. And I'm like, I don't have to invite you. If you want to come and you tell me, Gina, I'm coming. Like, when I do stuff, I don't message my friends and be like, hey, I'm doing this thing, I want you to come. But if you message me, you say, Gina, I'm coming to this, of course.
I mean, I just know the different levels now, get me? I would just act accordingly from now on. I'll just ask Matthew. I've learned my lesson.
Yeah, fair enough.
I've learned my lesson. You've never done it to me. Anytime I've been here, it's because I've been on a list. I'm lying. Last time I wasn't. That was at the same magazine place.
That was down to Beverly, boy, because that...
See? The shift in blame.
No.
Shout out, Bevs.
No. I'm going to shift blame because if I open the spreadsheet right now, your name's on there. So where do we go from here?
Shout out, Bevs.
Hi, Bev.
Mm-hmm.
No, do you know what I think it was? I sent the list and I sent the names. It's just
Yeah, there was a
probably
lot going
didn't
on.
get updated.
There's a lot going on.
But that's exactly my point, right? There's so much going on that is the last thing on your priority list.
I hear that, but I don't know. Like, there are people in my life that, like, are lifers. Do you understand? I just feel as though they're part of me,
I'm
part
not
of my
gonna
heart.
lie. Even my
So
my family members sometimes
I'm
you're
just
not on the
talking
list.
I'm talking
When
about
you
me.
get there and you call someone will
I'm
collect
talking
you.
about me.
I forgot.
I'm talking about me, to be honest.
Mm.
That they're just going to be patterned for life. For life. You understand? Anything. And now you can be part of my orbit now if you want.
I'll think about it.
All right,
I hear it, but I think you're holding everybody to a standard that you hold to
120%.
yourself. But unfortunately,
120%.
unfortunately,
It doesn't work like that.
it doesn't.
And now I've learned my lesson.
Yeah.
As I said, next time I'm talking to Matthew. I don't expect the same type of treatment from Matthew. Because he's on the spectrum, isn't it?
But Matthew's very what's it called? Very organized.
Yeah.
Like extremely.
Shout out Taser anyway.
Anyway.
Because I really wanted to experience this with him. Because obviously,
See? They printed the list the day before and didn't have the updated list. So technically, your name was on the list.
I hear that. I said, shout out Bevs. You ain't gonna dirty Bev's name. She said,
Sorry, sister.
She said, I ain't doing that.
It's the venue. It's the venue.
Yeah, it's the lady.
It was the venue. It's the venue.
But anyway, appreciate all you people trying to get me to bust a wine and that. You get me?
But do you not? So do you generally not see like the other side?
100% I do. That's why I'm saying the next time.
You're just gonna
Yeah, let me take it out your hands completely. Come on, I don't want to harbor any ill will towards you because I've done the same thing twice, expecting different results. Do you understand? I think he was very convinced. Very convinced because when he came back the next week, he was like, "Have you been put on a thing yet?" I said, "How am I supposed to know?" "Oh, you're supposed to get an email." I said, "No, I haven't." He's like, "All right, cool. I'll sort it." I was in my Sunday best, man.
Yeah, but my thing is, I don't hear that because if he said you're meant to get an email and you still haven't got the email, well, who told you to dress in your Sunday best? Like, that's even getting on my nerves.
Ah.
No, because I don't understand. Am I the only one not understanding?
No, you would
here?
send a follow up if you were
If
you were that
someone
serious.
said, yeah,
I can't. There's too much going on.
Sorry.
I'm overstimulated.
oh,
a
but
beat,
you wasn't
take a
you wasn't overstimulated when you're wearing your Sunday best without a ticket. That's where you draw the line.
How you getting dressed
Creamed
without
your
a
skin
confirmation?
and put your clothes on and sat there every minute refreshing and checking your phone.
One message could have been sent in the morning. Yo.
No, it's not.
No, because I don't want to basically have that be something that he's now thinking about. Do you understand?
But
It's
you're
a massive event.
This is self
but
sabotage.
Charlie.
This is
Y'all
self-sabotage.
know all the terms, innit?
This is it.
Can I be honest? It's just to me, it's common sense.
That's because you're one of the people who probably perennially do this stuff.
That do what?
You got your friend saying, "Hey, where was me and my list and whatnot?" And you have to come up with all sorts of excuses, it's blaming Bev and all sorts.
It's not excuses. I think, like I said, you just need to understand that there's so much happening and your head is extremely hot. So the last thing
Me?
you're thinking about.
No, my head's not. Oh, you know what I mean?
No,
as
the
a-
person. So the last thing you are thinking about.
That's
is
why I'm
a
not
guest
messaging
list.
Tears in the moment.
I know,
innit?
but no one asked you to get dressed in your Sunday best and sit there.
Visualizing what's gonna go
To be
down.
honest,
is
I think it just speaks to how highly I rate Tears and his word. What do you mean? And remember, this is his. No, not a big event because he's.
Okay, so my thing is, yeah.
it's something that-
When did he say to you? Did you get an email? I'm gonna sort it.
The week after he had invited, and
And what was the gap between that and him, and the event actually happening?
probably 7 days.
Oh my gosh.
7 days.
I'm not having this conversation.
Yeah, it's done now. Because what you don't say, it never said.
Because
Why are you getting involved in this? To be honest,
Because it's ridiculous.
it's like you pack the footage and now you're getting on to me like, oh,
I'm so sorry, but
I've
for
known this
7
girl for like
days
10
you were
plus
waiting.
years, innit?
7 days.
I don't know if this is right. This is right. He's a right, Gina. You should be looking to kind of fend it for me.
No, because Brent, I want the full picture because
You've got the full picture, to be honest.
I know when it's
And he was in his Sunday best too.
my stance hasn't changed. If
How come?
anything,
How
I'm-
come?
If
He
anything,
Did, how come? Wait, you were
he's
in
not
Sunday best?
talking. I'm doubling down on what I said before because if I said to you, oh, I'm gonna sort it, and I said that you need an email, and you haven't received the email, I'm not gonna, again, like you said, you don't want to message him on the day, right? So I'm not expecting you to message him on the day, but at least 2 to 3 days before the event.
Now you've told me that. So now I'm.
Because you could have messaged him and be like, hey, bro, you said you were going to sort. I was meant to get an email. Just letting you know it still hasn't come through. That's it.
So all right.
Because he's told you. Because also, my email didn't come on the day. And I wouldn't wait for my email to come on the day to now be messaging you to be like,
It sounds
hey.
like you're personally offended for something.
No, I'm not.
I got into yours. And to be honest, I showed more like faith in you because I turned up. I didn't sit there waiting. I turned up.
But you were always going to get in, though.
It was dicey for a couple of seconds. And I came early on purpose so I can help. Because I said I was going to come and help.
I know, but you would have always got in.
Maybe if I offered to help, then this wouldn't be an issue.
No, but I'm saying you would have always got in.
Thanks.
No, but you would have.
Thanks. I think I need that to hear it from Taze as well. Yeah, so tomorrow, when I see him,
Yeah.
hopefully I'll hear it from Taze and I'll feel good again. But life is, it's all over the place right now, you get me? Betrayal and all sorts. I was in my Sunday best. But I got a lot of work done. I didn't think I would get done.
A win is a win.
I didn't see the R&B crowd. You know, I heard the ratio was always favorable
It is.
for men, heterosexual men,
Yeah.
non-heteronormative.
Sorry.
So just stop. Quit while you're ahead, man. Let's not start this.
Guys, you can tell the kind of episode. Do you know what?
I ain't even got it in my waistband. I couldn't even pull it out. I was like, what was that? I'm not used to saying it. But I didn't say it with heterosexual, yeah.
Just stay there. Sorry. Stay within your
I heard
range.
it was favourable.
Yeah,
You understand? I wanted to see the different flavours. I heard it was all different flavours that normally turn up. You understand? All polite. You know, smelling lovely. And looking for an R&B.
I do always feel like if you're a single man and you are like trying to go to events where women reside,
Go to R&B joint.
100%. It's the majority is like,
So that's what you saw. You confirming basically.
yeah, it was a lot.
Crazy.
It made me laugh. One of my friends was on the prowl, right?
Wow.
She went and did her loop, right? I was like, what's that? Like, too much girl, man. I said, sorry.
Heteronormative. That's it.
Serious?
Heteronormative. That's how it is.
Yeah, I knew what you were trying to say, but
Fine.
Oh,
so you
shit.
help me out.
What
because why are you saying it for?
I didn't know.
What the hell are they?
See? He doesn't know.
say
Educative.
that.
Heteronormative.
Oh, you can't say heteronormative.
No, you said, what the hell are they?
What am I-
No, he doesn't know what it is. So
does it mean?
it's fair that he's just.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are the heteronormativs? The non-GMOs.
Sorry, Gina. Too many gal.
Yeah.
All right, okay. Who was in the brawl? Was it the one who met the other day?
Yeah, funnily enough.
Wow. Nice.
How did you know?
I don't know.
That's so funny that you
She's
went
in
there.
front of my mind.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
fair
I
enough.
like her, man. She's like just a little bundle of cuteness.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So it was loving that time in the China.
So you are.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, how was your weekend, Emmanuel?
Mav, 4K, man.
What the hell are they is mental. We should hear a big up soon.
Exactly. Oh, man. Anyway.
How was your weekend, man?
Yeah, it was calm, man. Can't complain. You know what I'm saying? Survived. I'm here now, innit?
And if you want a wavy DJ, Bobby Glow is so sublime. She's amazing. And she's a DJ that could basically like mix. I think I did enough. Yeah. They're
Hear it.
more technical this, that, and next, but like not just one person playing this to that, but all right, this will make sense. This makes sense, and it's all over the gaff and boom. Oh my gosh, yeah, she's one of them DJs,
I
man.
normative. Damn. TLC.
Well,
TLC, help me out.
Shout out the TLC crew. Absent Dr. Amani the other day. They did amazing. Obviously, nobody knows this yet because I'm still editing it to go up. But they did amazing whilst Dr. Mani was enjoying herself at All Points East, I think it was.
Oh, I went on Friday.
You go everywhere.
I want to say, wow.
Like, do you know what's so funny? Yeah, I've actually not even had an outside summer. That's what's really funny.
You just mentioned
No, can I
two
land?
festivals
Can I land?
in a weekend.
Let me land. Let me land. It's gone from 0 to 100. I've not done nothing. And then the weekend just gone. I just thought, oh, great. And again, the only thing I planned to go to was R&B. That was planned. All Points East wasn't planned at all. I literally got the bird call. Like,
Of course you did.
it was from Red Bull. And they were
Of
like,
course you did.
yeah, so it wasn't planned. Even my sister was angry because I didn't tell her. And I was like, I went in flip-flops.
Shout out your sister
Well, you're
because
brave.
she could now do stuff like that.
No, and everybody was like, no, they were like, look at your dusty feet. No, guys, if you saw
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I went in flip-flops.
No. What's this dust thing?
Oh,
There
it's
was
dusty.
so much dust.
Yeah.
It was.
there?
I went last year.
I was there.
Oh, it was
Oh my
dusty
gosh,
last
it was
week?
so.
Yeah.
No, it was.
Okay.
It was crazy. Like
Where is it? In the desert?
it might as well. It was
yeah.
in Victoria Park.
Yeah.
Victoria Park is dusty?
I don't know, but for some reason, like
It's a drought, isn't it? So last year it was muddy, and then this year because of the drought, it's all the parks are dust.
Sorry, what? A drought in England?
Yes.
Yeah,
rain,
you know the
innit?
sun, man.
Do you not watch the news?
You know all the parks is not green on
Sorry,
or brown.
I'm not even connecting the dots. I normally hear drought. I'm not thinking.
I know.
England, innit? But
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
hot.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it was. The dust was insane. Like it was crazy.
Rah. So you had dusty feet and stuff? Crazy, those people wearing sandals. Vex.
No, and it's funny because everyone was like, "Why you went like flip-flops to a festival is brave?" And I was like, "As you can tell,
Oh, you were flip flopping it? Whoa.
as you can tell, it wasn't planned." So
Mm,
here we are.
Yeah, I would have been crying.
I had a good time though.
That's yeah.
okay. Well, I'm sure that Dr. Mani didn't wear sandals.
No, she didn't.
She said that I took a bandana to cover my face and got it stolen.
How?
That's crazy.
Yeah, what you having women thief stuff from you for? That's weakness.
Wow.
Damn. I wouldn't go.
I had to go there.
Didn't have to.
Why is a Jamaican getting stuff stolen from them? Are you Jamaican?
No.
Come
So
on.
I'm saying you would let your bandana get stolen from you. Surely.
Possible.
I'm really intrigued as to know how it happened because
Yeah.
It couldn't have been on her face though.
It's, as I said, it's weakness. Even worse if it's in your face.
She said it
Well,
was
they
actually a
couldn't have
woman.
So you saw the person.
So a woman.
Again,
This young kid.
weakness.
I'm on Brent's side.
This needs to
I'm
change
sorry.
immediately.
Uppercut should have been going galore.
it's a one little trip, man. What do you mean?
Did she grab it from your face?
Cool, blimey.
You need to say more, Dr. Man. This is crazy.
With immediate.
I did not peg you as a weak woman. I did not peg you. Imagine you getting your thing stolen from your face. And you see the woman and she just walks away. Just calm, unfettered.
No, I
Unbruised.
don't think it was on her face. It can't have been.
Don't make it worse. Don't make it worse.
No, Dr. Marnie,
don't make it
you need to save yourself.
Don't make it worse.
No, it can't have been in the
Nah,
face.
that's wild. That story is wild.
It was in her
You're
pocket.
giving her an out now.
It can't have been in her face. It wasn't in her face.
Yeah, now
See, she said it wasn't on her face. It
No,
can't
are
be.
you reading what she
Obviously,
said?
she can say that.
She said a girl was moving
That's
to
what I
her. Took the bandana.
No, a girl was moving to me, took the bandana off my back to try and be cute. Oh.
Wait. This is a homosexual
Oh.
dance?
So this is what I was trying to fit. Moving to me in what?
Yes, moving to her in the way you think.
I'm saying, what, on violence or on?
No.
Like,
Flirting, you know.
So it's
yeah.
the normative thing again.
Yes, the opposite.
Okay.
A girl was moving to me, took
Pick
the
them
bandana
up.
off my back. to try and be cute, trying to be- And then she ran.
She ran.
Nah.
I don't know.
Well, now you know if it was somebody from a certain part of Africa. Now she has something with your DNA in it.
I don't know, man. What do you mean?
What's wrong with you?
I hear it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, what?
Thank you very much.
What did you say that you heard?
She's from a certain part. Imagine she now goes and bangs Jules with a
100%.
and now she's got your DNA on that scarf.
Now you need a covering, Dr. Mani.
Stereotypes.
No, you need a covering. Don't,
Hold on,
don't-
how is it stereotypes if we didn't mention a country?
Thank you.
You said African.
It's a continent.
Yes,
Does
exactly.
Juju not happen in Africa?
Happens in Jamaica too. Why couldn't it be a Jamaican that did it? Or one of the Trinidadians? One of those ones that stole the
Type
country
of
from the
people that
blacks.
move to Dr. Mani are not our people. They're not our people. They're not our
imagine.
people. Oh, they're looking for some foreign meat. And she's sweet foreign meat. Yeah, you better get covering, yeah? Get covering. No, if you know somebody who's religious, who's into that kind of stuff, spiritual stuff and that. You see
Why you
how I
looking at me?
segued? You see how I segued there?
That's not a good segue. Don't make me start, you know.
Then you need to get yourself patterned up because that bandana, it wasn't supposed to leave your possession. It wasn't supposed to leave your side. And now it has. And she didn't do anything other than take the bandana. She went with a mission and she succeeded, man.
Should have said something quickly though, because what? That's Friday.
Yeah. Do you think it's too late?
If you gave me 72 hours, I could have done something. But now we're like 75.
Oh,
It's a
man.
bit too late.
Too
Just gotta hope
late.
for the best.
Too late.
Yeah.
You know, your title ain't going to help you. She don't care. Anywho, she says crazy scenes at the Red Bull stage. Hey, I see your stage. What was happening on the Red Bull stage?
They were doing like dance competitions,
What type of dance?
like street dance. So,
Okay, pop lock and that.
because they've got this thing, it's called a Red Bull Dance Your Style. It's like an actual like dance competition thing that they do. So they had people like pop, lock, and drop it.
Serious. I used to be a pop lock master.
Really?
Mm.
Show me a little. Show me something.
Otherwise, it's
Sorry.
Come on.
No, you look concerned.
it's been a long time, you know.
Oh
Been
man.
too long, man.
Oh, yeah, it has been too long.
Yeah.
What was that?
I used to pop it back in the day. So sorry, this dance competition was.
Yeah, they had like, it was lively. They had like a DJ, so it was like they had like their own little section that was like ganging and banging.
So what was she talking about? Like it was going off. Like what?
I don't know because I got there not late, but yeah, so I don't know.
Oh, I thought she'd be late after you got the bug call.
Not fashion.
Was it on the day that you got the bug call?
No, I got the night before.
Ah, and you still came late.
No, but you know, I don't have the capacity for like long. Yeah,
Yeah, 2 festivals in 2 days is mental.
right.
It's mental. But anyway, I wish I could see Brent with the sound effects doing his moves. I wasn't doing much. I'm not standing up. I'd have done much more if I was standing up though.
Stand up then.
Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up.
Stand up tall. Go on. What? Oh, well,
Okay.
what?
That's enough. 4 more for real. Yes, Zyme. You know what Zyme does?
Who?
Zyme.
Big up Zion.
This guy put me on a soca playlist when he came. I didn't hear him. I didn't know most of them tunes, but he's like, put on this, put on this, put on this. He's a proper question, Gina.
Talk to
How
me.
come pick up the Ghanaians? How come they really love bashment and dancehall?
Do they?
Yeah.
I think everyone does know. Like I've never noticed it to be a Ghanaian thing.
For example, in the party, right? They were playing on my piano.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's also the time of the night. But anyway, they were moving. Then when the Jamaican stuff came on, oh my goodness, you heard repetitions, you heard pull-ups,
Was
they were
it
doing
old?
all the
Was it old
moves.
school bashment?
I wouldn't know.
I think for a certain age group, I'm gonna say millennials. To be fair, there was a time where like bashment was
Prime.
yeah. So I feel like even me, I don't really listen to bashment now. But if I was in a dance and I heard old school bashment, do you know what I mean? Because it's nostalgic.
Mm.
But I've never known Nigerians, not Nigerians. I've never known Ghanaians to like it to be a thing like, oh my gosh, Ghanaians love bashment. I feel like we like all music.
And that's why you said Notting Hill should have Afrobeats as well, isn't it?
No. Mm-mm. Don't put that on me. You're gonna upset a lot of people. Don't put that on me.
You know what to
Form
ask,
your own function, and we will support it. We will.
Gina.
Oh, I don't care.
Never mind, Mario.
Well, we're gonna have a good conversation.
Oh wait,
We got some stuff in the intro, man.
All right.
Yes, I'm trying to think if we should even have the intro now because we've been speaking for a while. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not sure, yeah, if you guys saw online like some discussions in America about who's the better actor. You see it
Out of who?
about Will Smith and Denzel.
No.
Okay,
I
I want to see what you look.
conversations.
Okay, what's your opinion?
It's obvious, isn't it?
It's not though.
Sorry, Gina. What's the answer? She had to put a T-dog in there.
No, I'm about to cry. Sorry.
Don't worry.
I bet you don't ask questions like that. Let me see. Incredible.
Who do I think is better?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Yeah. I feel like out of respect, I have to say Denzel, but I do think Will Smith is such a good actor. Like I feel like, do you get what I mean? I don't think it's even fair to compare the two. Let me put it that way. I don't think it makes sense to compare the two because I do feel like it's like they're not even the same age.
No.
Yeah, so I feel like it's like, you know, people compare Michael Jackson to Chris Brown. Like, I don't, like, they're from two different generations. I feel like Will Smith is the Denzel of his time.
Okay.
Do you get what I mean? So I wouldn't compare the two. And I'm not going to sit here and say that Will Smith is a shit, because I think he is,
It's exceptional.
yeah.
Okay.
That's just me, though.
Kesi, what's your view?
I'm gonna say Denzel first because of quality, range, and his ability to hold an audience. But I was raised on more Will Smith films, so he's an exceptional actor. But in terms of the best, I think Denzel has a lot more of a repertoire behind him and a catalogue of work that shows not just film but theatre and a diverse range of projects, whereas Will Smith is more based on film. So that's why I would choose Denzel quite easily, in my opinion, because for me, when I see Will Smith films, I say Will Smith.
Okay.
I just see him playing a role, but he's still in his sort of own comedic persona. So it's not necessarily taking himself outside of who he is. There's only been like a few movies he's done that for me, which was like what's that one?
I feel like
I feel like that's Denzel, you know.
no, that's the thing. I don't feel like Denzel plays different.
It's Denzel.
Really? I didn't.
Yeah,
Maybe they're both the same in that way.
That's why I kind of feel like I feel like I've seen Will Smith play different roles more. I feel like whenever I see Denzel, I kind of know who he's going to play. If you get what I mean.
Yeah. Especially as he's obviously getting
Older.
up in age, yeah. He's not going to be jumping off buildings and stuff, innit? And even when he was a bit younger.
Pursuit of Happiness. That was not
exactly.
him being comedic at all.
That's what I'm saying. There's a few that he's done that have taken him out.
Legend. Is that I'm Legend?
Legend. I'm Legend. I don't know. There's this. £7, I think it's called. £7.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember. Crucial J says Bashment is the event and dancehall is the music.
Thank
Okay.
Is this true?
I don't know, but thanks. I'm not Caribbean, so
There is a genre of bashment though. Like
I thought there was.
Dancehall is like that old school rhythm. Whereas bashment
Yeah.
was more the
vibes, right?
that new wave that came through. So I can't confirm.
I
But
thought
I just knew that we always taught two different genres. That's what
I thought it's called a function. Or
Mm.
the Shabins. I thought
But that's why you're saying
bashment was a
that.
thing. Huh?
You're saying what was a function?
No.
What are you saying?
I thought dance hall was a genre of music. Let me just
Yeah, no,
type
but
it
what
in.
about Bashment though?
Sorry, I thought bashment was also a genre of music.
Yeah, same. That's what I thought.
It's a bit because I just thought it was both. Cause like bashment, I know that is a name for a function, but also there was a genre of music that was attached to that. So I don't know if that was also the title.
Well,
of the music.
to be honest, we should be listening to the Jamaicans, and the Jamaicans say dance hall. It's dance hall full stop.
Okay.
So it's not bashment. Define bashment.
And for some reason, I'm thinking Crucial J is a DJ, you know. So he might know more than us.
He definitely knows more than us.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
If what he's saying here is correct, then I think this is what everyone needs to remember because this is the most easiest, succinct way of remembering the differences.
What?
Bashment is the event, dancehall is the music.
All right, got two definitions. One, a party or a rave, and then two, accountable music, especially Jamaican dancehall music.
So it's a segue of dancehall,
Yeah.
but it's still
So is it like a
it's a function. It's a
subgenre?
function first.
Bashment is another name for dance hall. So, example of bashment used in a sentence. Let's see.
Yeah, that's it. The British started using. That's it. That makes sense.
But this bashment remix featuring King of the Dancehall, Mr. Vegas, is the closest we've got so far to Beyonce making a proper Carnival track. Another sentence. In a genre previously dominated by Caribbean influence, he introduced a sweet fusion of Afrobeat, bashment, and British grit that artists such as Kojo Funds and J Hus are now well known for. Huh?
Damn. Big up Von. Von's just reminded us of the films that Denzel's done. Manchurian Candidate, that was good. Malcolm X.
Malcolm X. That's what I'm saying. That was.
If you're talking about the
Legendary.
best films out of what each
Training
one of them has
Day.
done,
Yeah, of course. Like I don't think
Glory.
Will Smith's films trump
Mm.
Denzel's for sure.
Yeah, but yeah. But Will Smith obviously like
Yeah, I do like Will Smith though.
he's got that range, you know. He could do a lot of things, man. But yeah, I think it's Denzel as well. But I think when you're just talking about the best films that either one of them has done, I think like you're saying, I think Denzel's. Yeah, man. Malcolm, I don't even know how many films are out there that's better than Malcolm X. You know what I'm saying? Brilliant film. But yeah. Klein says Denzel has more range as well. Okay, I hear it.
Don't know why so many people can-
There's another thing that we were what do you call it? Gonna thingy. Actually, in fact, there's a clip that you can play, Brent.
Is it the first one?
No, the last one. Will Smith for Denzel. And these are the American dons talking about this. But to be fair, our analysis is Trump's there. So.
Conversation because Will Smith has more acting range. This is a great conversation because Will Smith has more acting range than Denzel does.
Yeah.
He just does. Like, Denzel could never do Hitch.
No.
Right? But Will Smith could do Training Day. Now, will Denzel be a better Lonzo than Will Smith? Probably. Maybe. But we could see Will Smith in that movie.
Yeah.
Right? Denzel would totally change what Bad Boys was. But Will was perfect for it. There's a level of range there. Here's the difference, in my opinion. When Denzel takes over a role and just really is just playing Denzel as that role, like Man on Fire, Denzel as a bodyguard who's mad. You know, Training Day, Denzel as a cop who's a bad cop. Like, his level of excellence in doing it is unmatched. The level of the attention to detail, the feeling, the consistency, like that's where he shines. But there isn't a ton that he plays where you like, I can't really tell that's Denzel, right? Malcolm X maybe, right? Because I'll be honest, When I had to read Malcolm X's book, he looked like Denzel the whole time to me. Then I found out he was light skinned. Like it was a crazy deal. You know what I'm saying? But to me, that's the conversation. The range of Will Smith versus the true excellence of Denzel. When you think Glory, Training Day, Hurricane, Man on Fire, right? There's all these different pieces. John Q. But then you go, but Will, like, you got Muhammad Ali, you got Ali, right? You got Pursuit of Happiness, you got King Richard, and then you go funny, you got Men in Black. So it's just, I think it's a great conversation, and it truly is what you like, right? You like the light-skinned guy, and you like Drake, you like a dude that go cosplay Caribbean, Jamaican, and can rap, then good. Or you like Jay-Z, I'm gonna do this one thing, and I'm gonna do it forever, and I'm just gonna do it at a higher level than anyone's ever done it, then you like Denzel. But it's a great conversation. I love them both. And Will, just because I didn't pick you, don't mean you gotta slap me.
And Denzel be Aladdin?
Be Aladdin?
No!
Aladdin.
No!
Denzel could be Aladdin.
Absolutely
He's
not.
gonna be a very angry Aladdin. That's gonna be fine, Aladdin. That movie gonna go totally different way.
The genie, by the way. This is a great conversation.
But yeah. I agree with what Yvette said though. Watching Malcolm X, you forget that it's Denzel, you know, completely. You just think you're looking at Malcolm. Completely. But anyway, what are you gonna say?
I don't think I like this comparison because it looks to rub them out in certain aspects. Each time as you consider one for one particular role, right?
Okay.
I mean, they casted for particular roles because the director or the writer believes that, yeah, they're the best for it. You understand? I mean, I have a favorite. I prefer Denzel for this, and I prefer Will Smith for this. And I don't like the question. Yeah, I don't like the question at all.
But sometimes you rank. Yeah, you just rank.
I hear that, but this gets clipped up and goes out. Do you understand? And then it encourages nonsense. You understand? I don't like the question. I don't like the question.
Okay.
That's just my take. I don't like the question.
Yeah, I agree. It's two different areas, two different categories of actors who wouldn't be put up for the same roles. You wouldn't have an audition with Denzel and Will Smith as going for the same role, would you? So it doesn't really, like I said, they both have a signature landmark in our community as actors and the roles that they've had. But yeah, to compare them, it is hard. It is.
I hear it. Okay.
Who's your favorite black comedian film personality?
Film personality.
Jamie Foxx is amazing though.
Yeah, Jamie Foxx up there. It might be Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
I love me some Eddie.
And you've only seen him in comedy, like majority.
Majority.
Right?
Yeah.
Who's better, him or Denzel? Who's a better actor?
Denzel.
Why do you do that?
It's easy for me.
Why is it easy?
Because I just feel like when I look at both of them, the better actor is Denzel. Like he's done more. He's more excellent roles, excellent films.
I don't even think that's fair. I don't think because they're not cast for the same roles.
Yeah, of course not. But it's still it's kind of like comparing players though. Like you still have to give the Ballon d'Or to somebody. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, but
No, they're in the same spot.
They what?
They're in the same sport. They play in the same type of competition.
They're in different. They're in different. You're ranking different
what?
things. You're ranking. You can't just rank assists and goal scores. No, you've got to rank other things as well because they're overall they're footballers.
Sorry, I think I may understand what you're saying. So if one particular season the Ballon d'Or goes to a goalkeeper, and the next season it goes to a striker, they play different positions, but yet they're still
Exactly.
It's the feats that they accomplish. though.
Exactly.
So is that what
relative to what they do
is
as
that?
actors?
I don't think it's the same. I think it's a false comparison.
I don't see that
It's
way.
a false equivalent, I believe.
I see it as the actors. They just act different ways and are in different films, but that level of excellence in whatever they've done that year, whatever it may be, or throughout their career, is just that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not expecting to see Al Pacino in a bloody, a horror film or a comedic film. You know what I'm saying? But the excellence he showed in The Godfathers and Scarface. And,
You're making my point, but who is your favorite white comedian?
Comedian.
Yep.
Um,
White male comedian.
I don't know. You know.
And who's your favorite white male actor? Full stop.
It might be De Niro. Might be De Niro.
Serious.
Might be De Niro.
Oh, someone said Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey is up there.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's up
it's either
there.
Jim
He's
Carrey or
freaking-
Robin Williams. I got,
You see, Jim Carrey's got range.
yeah,
Yeah.
Jim Carrey, definitely.
Mm.
Ace Ventura, can't top that one. That was amazing.
That is crazy.
Yeah, Robin Williams as well, because
Yeah, great.
yeah,
But Williams got range.
yeah.
Mhm. I think I might even say Robbie over Jim.
Ooh.
I can understand why.
Just in terms of range.
Yeah.
Mm.
But what's that amazing film Jim Carrey did? It's one of my favorite
Bruce
films. As
Almighty.
well.
I'm joking.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
I even like the title.
Brilliant film.
Mm.
No comedy in there. I'm saying amazing range. But yeah.
All right, shout out the whites. Any next videos?
Yes, the one above that one. Boris Johnson. Boris Johnson's been doing a lot of good work out there. You know what I'm saying? And just wanted to highlight it on this platform.
I was gonna say, is that sarcasm?
That's what I'm thinking.
Nah, man, because I mean, I don't see nobody on the left doing this. Who's the left inspiring? You know what I'm saying? Boris Johnson inspired Dean Forbes.
The origin idea for Forbes Family Group ironically came from Boris Johnson because I went to the Houses of Parliament and I was so excited to go to the Houses of Parliament because I wanted to reprimand Boris Johnson for the fact that he has defunded so many local community schemes, the after-school clubs that used to take care of me and Danielle, and these are all things that held community together. So as he came along and I met him, I introduced myself and he said, yeah, I've heard all about you, congratulations on all your business success. And then I started telling him how many billions he's taken out of local authorities and out of these community schemes and the harm he's done to local communities and the fact he didn't care about them. And he looked back at me and he said, so tell me, what have you done? And I didn't really have a good answer at the time. So I carried on like shouting at him and hurling abuse at him. His aides kind of took him away and he went away. And then he came back 20 minutes later as I was still thinking through the fact that he really put this question on me. And he came back and he said, no, I really want to finish our conversation. I know you care, so tell me what you've done. And when I left Downing Street that night, I realized that in order to hold kind of others accountable for what they should be doing for these communities, I first needed to do what I thought was right myself. And it just created a kind of impetus in me to at least be part of the change that I wanted to see. The origin idea for Forbes.
I like that. Not for the reasons that you want us to like it, though.
No, I just want people to watch the video, so I'm not trying to inform anybody of
So why do you
anything.
like it?
Because everybody be throwing stones, innit? Everybody be critiquing, saying this should be this way, that way, bam. And the thing is, they're consuming the thing that they're looking to critique. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
And we seldom turn around and say, wait. What have you done?
Mm-hmm.
What have you done? I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
that's it. That's all I wanted to show.
Is it?
Okay.
Black Rob said, I definitely didn't watch the video before I made that statement. I 100% watched this video. That's why I played it for the people there to see. Because the side that a lot of us tend to support would hear him and say, you know what? Yeah, for real, let's put more money into this facility for your people. The money won't be for your people and the money will come from your pocket. The other side says, do it yourself. What have you done? And now he's done something. That's what I'm trying to say. So, yeah. Yeah, let's leave it there. Yeah.
That's a
right.
crazy take.
I'm just, it's facts.
It's a crazy take. I mean, it's more self-reflective than anything, to be honest. He realized he was there telling Boris Johnson he should have stopped the amount of destruction of these youth clubs and whatnot that he came up in. And then Boris turned around and said, well, you got influence in this, that, and X. Why don't you build them? Why don't you build them? And that's how it is. He translated his information anyway. So he started what he started. I like the story. Shout out Dean.
Yeah.
Shout out Dean. TMB family, get me. Shout out Dean. All right, that is it.
Okay. All right, man. Let's get into. There's another video I want to watch. You know what? Let's do this next video.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's all about you, isn't it?
No, because no. Remember the first part was telling me about you.
It's crazy how he said, there's a video prepared here. I ain't watched it yet, but I'd love to watch it.
No, because I want Kesi to give her opinion. On this. I want everybody to.
Telling you, black people got to focus on ourselves first is an idiot.
No, go back.
All of these black.
I have to go back.
Was she wearing the things before?
No,
I can hear
I
it
didn't
though.
care about it.
I didn't notice.
No, I can hear it. That's
hear it.
Exactly.
yeah.
But now you need to hear it properly.
All right.
telling you black people gotta focus on ourselves. Anybody telling you black people gotta focus on ourselves first is an idiot. All of these black people who are constantly rooting their analysis solely in black issues without connecting it to the greater geopolitical experience that's happening, they're not actually solving black issues. Do not listen to them. They're stupid. They literally have no grasp on the dynamics of the world. They don't understand the power structure of the world. Because of this, they lack the ability to be a part of solution finding. They have no concept of indigenous knowledge. They are basic. All of these black pundits I see out here talking about the black experience in the United States without connecting it to
Thoughts?
I don't know.
Do you agree?
I don't know.
MJT, call up, man. He said in capital letters, she's absolutely correct.
Because my first thought was, what's black issues?
Mm.
And when have we collectively come together to fix those black issues? And then, so that's where my mind's at right now. What specifically are black issues that we are dealing with? What work has been done? And I'm not saying she's wrong. I just need to break down what she's saying so I can understand it. But yeah, there are bigger things we need to be focusing on before black, because we can fix those issues, but then we have to deal with capitalism and all these other issues are in the system that will come back and bite us in the bum if we don't know what they actually are and how they've been affecting us first as people and as the economic community. And I've always said it personally myself, there's things we need to focus on first as a community, whether it's more working class communities, our social classes, than race, because what happens is if we focus on those things first and we do the racial stuff second, when we come together, we can have an actual level playing field. Whereas if we just focus on the racial stuff first, we're not listening to what's actually happening globally, and we're missing out on these important conversations that are happening in the governments, that are discussing things that are about us, because we're so focused on this hub here. So yeah, we do need to either bridge a gap or have some people that are doing the work here and some people doing the work here, and then we come together for one main goal, which is just a global understanding of how everything's been impacting us racially, socially, economically, and what the next steps look like, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I'm seeing everybody in the chat basically responding to this, talking about she's correct. Stacey, call up, man. You said that you half agree, and you're a regular Discord user, so it'll be good to hear you actually talk about this. Izzy says there's nuance, as the connection to wider issues seem to be an attempt to not take accountability for the things we can change. The only thing I will say though is, as I was watching the video, when she was talking about black, it's like she was using that synonymously with the Black American experience. And when it comes to that, I don't think I can maybe talk about that as much as her and stuff in it. But when she was first talking and I heard black, I was thinking black throughout the world. You see what I'm saying? You understand?
Question.
Yes.
The other day when you left here, did you leave with something that you didn't come with? Did you remove something from here?
Oh yeah, that's why I brought it back.
What?
That's why I brought it back.
You're crazy. I was looking for that.
Oh, is it?
I was thinking Zombie was in this place. I'm thinking, no.
No.
Interesting.
No.
All right, continue.
Yeah.
You have
You're
it.
talking about the happy.
Could have it. All right.
I got 1 hour a minute.
Evidently.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, that's basically what I'm thinking. Like, when it comes to maybe the American experience, I have to maybe listen to the Americans, you know what I'm saying? And see what they're saying and you know, how they respond to certain things and their plight. But if she's talking about black people around the world, globally, I don't agree with her in the slightest. And calling people idiots who have that opinion is diabolical to me. You know what I'm saying?
That's because she's essentially calling you an idiot. And you don't think it's right for her to call you an idiot.
Yeah, 100%, because I'm not, right? And also, I don't want to make it about something else, because if you want to talk about blackness, and I don't want to go there. You understand? Because I'm black. That's what I'm going to say.
I don't want to go there,
I'm
but
black,
here
y'all.
it is.
Yeah, you understand? I can't help myself.
That's crazy. Good morning,
to that.
Stacey.
Yeah.
Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, everyone. How are you?
Blessed
All
and highly
good, thank
favored.
you.
Long time no talk.
Come on. Dulcet American tunes and that.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Oh God. I just wanted to chime in. I feel like this is very similar to like my take on the diaspora war nonsense. Like, it's one of those things that there's two sides that work in tandem, that either side chooses to not understand that they work in tandem. So it just ends up being an endless loop of an argument that could be deaded by the fact that these two things work in tandem. Two things can be true. Specifically to what you guys are talking about, I think um when it comes to argument of do for yourself versus waiting for, I guess, the government, for lack of a better person or entity, to correct things. My argument to that has always been, do you like, in short, I'm one to be like, let's try to make sense of what you're saying in a short sentence. Do you think in your lifetime you're going to see the end of racism? No. So effectively, what are you waiting for? Right? Like, you're waiting for racism to be eradicated from the government's mind and practices, that they're going to suddenly do right by you. Secondly, I would be very curious as to white people doing right by black people in 2026. I feel like whenever white people do the right thing, their get back is loading. You just don't see it yet. Me personally, but that's my own personal opinion. Um, yeah, in the same breath, that doesn't mean that we shouldn't still hold government entities accountable for their role being to serve the people. So whilst we should still be holding them accountable and, you know making strides in seeing progress towards government entities or whatever, the entity is, put that there, doing right by our people, that does not mean that we shouldn't also simultaneously be doing things to better improve our situation where and when we can. I think sometimes putting the lens on the lack of accountability the government is willing to take distracts us. Not to say it's not justified, because it often is justified, but I think too much attention oftentimes is put there in a way that we aren't able to juggle the both of it, and it just ends up being just it's where we could be making progress, we end up netting zero, because it's like, people think that we have to commit to one side of the coin, and that just isn't, that's not progressive.
Okay, I hear what you're saying. Do you feel like it's different for African people or black people globally compared to black Americans?
In terms of,
Just in terms of the struggle for liberation. Do you feel like their approach has to be different?
define liberation.
However you see it.
It's hard for me to put that into words, because I think it's too general to be specific.
Okay, I mean, overall betterment of people, unity, being able to master and control their own destiny, not being
I
subjugated
think
at the will of white supremacy.
I think I think if I had to, if this is gonna sound like I'm leaning more towards one side of the coin, and maybe so, but I think we don't we don't how do I say, we don't credit the amount of like agency we do have where we have it. And I think that's the way it's set up to be. It's not our fault. It's collateral damage from, for some racism, for some colonialism, for some white supremacy, depending on where you are geographically. Like, the system is set up so that you don't have the aha that I can do for myself at the magnitude that you really can do for yourself.
Mm.
And that then spills into, like, it's like a domino. Like, the first domino is, oh, I can do for myself at that magnitude. Then the second domino is, oh, we all know that now, so let's unite in doing for self. And then after the uniting is then getting organ. Like, we can't even get past the first domino that sets the other dominoes like apart effectively, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's set up that way. And I can't, that's why we keep going with the back and forth, because it's like I can't blame us for doing that because of historically how we got here. But in the same breath, I think that that's also not, that is not reason to net zero in progress. And I think that we live in a society where everybody's too individual at the moment, or too self-serving at the moment to then do the things that can set us in motion. Like, we have a wealth of intel at this point. We're not at a loss for knowledge and information, especially in the digital age, but everybody's too opinionated, everybody's worried for self, and like we can't, again, the domino just doesn't domino.
Mm. Okay, fair enough. I hear you. Thank you for the contribution. As always, Stacey.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very
Mm-hmm.
much.
You're the best, Stacey. Where you are right now?
I'm finally back in Los Angeles for only another 24 hours, but
Oh
I'm
man.
here.
Okay, and when are you where are you jetting back to?
Baltimore.
Okay, is that where your new base is?
No, I've been going to conferences for my business,
Come
amongst many other
on,
things.
plug it.
Oh, but no, it's not anything. It has to do with my sorority, so it's not like an open to the public thing.
All right, okay, cool. Shoo woo.
Oh my gosh, Brad, please.
All right, thank you very much. Don't go nowhere. I mean, yeah, you can jump off the stage, but we will continue the show.
True indeed. Let's get into the headlines.
Love you long time.
All right, people. So our first headline: the PM, Andy Burnham, traveled to Kiev, man, today on Monday for his first international trip since becoming prime minister, aiming to show continued UK support as Russia's war enters a decisive phase. So he met the president, Zelensky, and co-chaired a meeting with Kiev's allies, alongside the German Chancellor, Friedrich Merz, and also the French President, Emmanuel Macron, who joined via a video link. The visit coincides with the 35th anniversary of Ukraine's independence, with several world leaders in Kiev to mark the occasion. Next headline, and the fallout from Jason Arde's death continues, with campaigners and academics calling for changes to how UK universities investigate misconduct claims against staff. So critics say that the current system, where institutions largely investigate their own staff, leave people exposed to prolonged public scrutiny with little protection or any support. Tributes have continued to pour in for Jason Arde, who became Cambridge's youngest ever black professor in 2023 from across academia and also the wider black British community. Next headline takes us to Tanzania, where they have officially opened the Julius Nyerere hydropower plant on Saturday. Big them up for that, man. A $2.9 billion project built by an Egyptian-led consortium. The dam is expected to significantly boost Tanzania's electricity generation capacity and also reduce the country's reliance on other power sources. It's one of the largest infrastructure projects completed in East Africa in recent years and a major milestone for Tanzania's energy strategy. Next headline, sad news, man. And Zolani Tete, who held the WBF flyweight and WBO bantamweight world titles during his career, was killed at his home. Yeah, man, in South Africa and Eastern Cape. 2 people are currently in custody in connection with his murder, according to South African police. Tete was a hugely respected figure in South African boxing, known for his power and a long, successful career at world level. Tributes are poured in from across the boxing world following the news of his death. Next headline, and Abelardo de la Espriella, who is backed by Donald Trump, is celebrating after preliminary counts showed him to narrowly be ahead in Colombia's razor-tight presidential runoff. So the result reflects a significant shift in Colombian politics, with the country's next leader poised to take a very different approach from the ongoing government. He has faced Colombia's earthquake recovery as well as an early test just days into taking power after the 7.4 magnitude quake that struck the country's west. Final results are still being confirmed though, with a tight margin keeping the race close until the very end. Next headline, and the first 70,000 Mpox vaccine doses allocated for Kinshasa have arrived as health experts warn of the virus's exponential threat through the capital. The doses come as DR Congo continues to grapple with multiple overlapping health emergencies, including its ongoing record-breaking Ebola outbreak. Health officials say rapid vaccination is critical to prevent mpox spreading further through densely populated areas of the city. Next headline, and Israel is moving forward with a major West Bank settlement plan that's been internationally condemned, with critics warning that it could permanently rule out a two-state solution. The plan would effectively cut the West Bank in two. Imagine this is what they're doing. Severing the connection between the northern and the southern Palestinian population centers. It follows Israel's separate admission this week that its soldiers fired on the car carrying a 5-year-old Hind Rajab and her family in Gaza in 2024. International partners have repeatedly called for Israel to reverse course, though little concrete pressure has materialized so far. It never does. Next headline, and sad news as well. I posted this in the Discord, I think it was on the weekend or last week. But a veteran BBC broadcaster, Trevor Nelson, basically revealed he's got a brain tumor, man. Yeah, man. He said that discovering he had a brain tumor turned his world upside down, but that he's now recovering well after surgery. Nelson, who was a fixture in British radio for decades, is preparing to return to his show after treatment. Big him up, man. He's received an outpouring of support from listeners and colleagues since sharing the news publicly. Doctors say that his recovery has progressed positively, with no complications reported since the operation. And our last headline, South Africa records 32% jump in children treated for severe malnutrition amid drought. The drought-stricken country has recorded a sharp rise in the number of children being treated for severe malnutrition this year. Health officials say that the increase is being driven by ongoing dry conditions that have devastated crop yields in badly affected provinces. Aid groups are calling for urgent additional support to reach vulnerable families before the situation worsens further. The rise adds to growing concern about food security across parts of southern Africa this year. And that is it for our headlines. Let's get into our conversation. All right, people. I think one of the greatest truths that we've ever said and disseminated on this platform is that we have the best guests.
Come on.
And today's no different. You know what I'm saying? Today, you guys have seen a glimpse of her and her range. You know what I'm saying? But you guys are going to see more because we are joined by a great woman. She's a screenwriter. She's a producer. She's a director. She's an author. She's an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? And her work explores identity, culture, and the human experience. With Notting Hill Carnival upon us, she's here to talk about her feature film, right, called Out on the Road, which is a character-led story set against the backdrop of Carnival, following two sisters and exploring family, culture, identity, and belonging, right?
On the road.
But our guest creativity goes beyond film, man. She's also the author, like I just said, of a book called A Guide to Life, African Proverbs Made Relevant Today, as well as the founder of Bakes and Things and The Creative Calling, which we're going to get into, right? So this morning, we're going to get into Carnival. We're going to be talking about filmmaking, African culture, and everything else that is Kesi Stephen. So people in the chat, people in the room, everybody, please help me to welcome Kesi.
Thank you. Love that intro.
How are you? How are you?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm ready to share my journey. You know?
Come on.
Inspire the people.
Thank you for joining us. I have to also big up Heather, you know what I'm saying? Because Heather made this possible. Heather knows everybody.
Every
Yeah.
single time.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
When we first get our first president on the show, it will be because of Heather.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So big up Heather. You know what I'm saying? But before, we get into everything that's about you, right?
Yeah.
In terms of the detail of all the other amazing things, tell us where it all began. Like, where you from? Country,
I'd say
area?
West London. Yeah, so live in West London, born and raised West London. Family is from St. Lucia and Dominica.
Okay.
So that's my heritage, very sort of rooted in culture from West London. So Harrow Road, Ladbroke Grove, where you find the Lucians, that's my family. So connected to Carnival naturally as it is, but also raised in a very sort of Pan-African pro-Black house. So I have that culture and history about my traditions and my roots to Africa and what that looks like, way back and how it's connected to the Caribbean and things like that.
So did you go to like Pan-African schools and stuff when you were younger?
Yeah, so my dad founded a Saturday school with his friends that taught Black studies, maths and English as well. But it was about teaching a number of us our history. It was called ASK, Imhotep School of Knowledge, down in West London. And that's what I started from the age of 5. I was there, and he was the one that taught Black Studies. That was his session that he would teach.
Wow.
So I'd have it in school, Saturday school, and then at home, my second education. So yeah, very
Big
rooted.
him up. So is it still running, or is it like?
Yeah, it closed down years ago. So when I was in like secondary school,
Okay.
it sort of closed down because trying to upkeep something like that, it requires funds and it requires community support, and sometimes things just dry up. And but I keep telling him bring it back. But I told him when I get the funds, we're doing a Monday to Friday.
Come on.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Why do you? I mean, obviously you've mentioned some of the reasons there, but do you feel like this generation, our like age group and stuff like that, care about having Saturday schools and Pan-African schools, or do you feel like that's just the previous generation and they had a stronger connection?
I think those of us that are raised in it, yes.
Okay.
Because we are privileged to be educated, and having that education gives you a wider understanding of who we are as a people, and you want to share that knowledge with the next generation. So for me, saying I want to do my own school, it's because I was raised in it. If you aren't raised in it, then you don't know. And if you don't know, you don't care, sort of thing. So that's what the disconnect really is. It's just about lack of education.
And like obviously, like you mentioned, there were other things that was taught in school as well. Yeah. But did that foster your creativity into all? Because I mean, you do like everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, did it come from there, from that extracurricular thing, or like what? Is it just a natural God-given talent?
No, this is basically the last sort of 10 years, maybe. My whole life, I just thought I was an average student. I was good at a lot of things, but not the best.
Yeah.
Now, they put me into sports. My teachers put me into sports. So I was playing competitive football from year 3. I just like football. That was it. But they saw that I was good. They pushed me into that. They pushed me into doing arts. They pushed me to doing a lot of things, but I wasn't the top student or the top player. I was always just average. In class, I was just average. So I just told myself, I'm average. I don't know what I'm good at. I don't know what's my thing. And I think I went through like a spiritual awakening / mental health breakdown. I was just like, what's my purpose? And then once I sort of said, give me what I'm meant to be doing, tell me what it is I'm meant to be doing, I'm opening myself up to receive it, all this stuff just came out. So I've always done creative stuff. I just never channeled it. It's always been there. Yeah. But it just literally opened Pandora's box and I just went, I'm doing everything.
What did that look like though? Like for those who are thinking, I'm kind of lost, I'm in a rut. Like, how do I find my purpose and stuff? Like, what did that look like?
It looked like me sitting in a dark room, rocking back and forth. Like, what is life? Why am I here? And like looking at the past of my life, thinking, I've been through so much separation. This can't be why I'm here. You can't send me here to experience bad things or like mediocre things. And I was just sitting in my room like, really? This cannot be it. Because I just saw the trajectory of my life like, oh, get a part-time job. Okay. Find a man and get married. All right, that's all right. I can do that. Have kids. All right. Okay. It sounds boring to me. It sounds just like sitting in a room like, but also because I thought it was a mental health thing, I thought I was just depressed. Yeah. But I just realised that when you just feel a bit lost, it feels like depression. Yeah. You don't have the right tools to sort of break it down. And then I literally just used again, this is where the spiritual stuff comes in, because at the time I had started developing it for myself, where I was just using prayer, using affirmations, just to be like, whoever is listening, whoever is in my support system, whoever it is, tell me what it is I'm meant to be doing. Please. Just guide me to one thing and I will follow it. But if you don't guide me right now, I swear down, I'm just going to be miserable and I don't want to be miserable. Yeah. So it was connected to a journey of what's my identity, what's my purpose, and then what am I here to do? And it's following that thread of just unlocking things and allowing yourself to unlock it. You have a calling. Yeah. And some of us, we know from childhood that we're meant to be doing something great, but we just don't know what it is. And the journey is literally just piecing things together, and then you get that big, like, there you go. There you go, do it.
So when you got that, I guess, that direction, what was that like? Was it through people? Was it through signs? Was it through your ability, your ease of doing a particular thing? Was it a voice?
It was the inner child, I believe. There's something I wanted to do as a child, and an opportunity presented itself. So I wanted to be a presenter as a child. My mum always said, you'd be a great presenter. And I always tell her, but why didn't you push me in the direction then? Because my parents are just like, do your thing, find your own dreams. They're not the parents that say, you're doing this, you're doing that, which I probably is for the best. But I just had this inkling of, I want to be a presenter. Let me figure out how to do this. So I started researching like Kiss FM, this and that. And I would get into certain places, but it wasn't the thing. And then I randomly found a presenting course. And I just thought, like a radio presenting course. I thought, you know what, why not? I applied for it. I got on it. And then I did it. And then my teacher was like, Kesi, you're really good at this, you know. Da, 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 da. And again, it's just that confirmation that you're good at something. And then from there, I did drop out because you had to pay for it yourself. I couldn't afford it. It was a whole situation. And then I dropped out and then I landed at a radio station. I got a random email. Hey, we're looking for someone to help with this show. I didn't apply for this thing.
Yeah.
But I got an email and I thought, another sign. And I just followed that thread and it's led me to this point. Just being open.
Yeah.
Just saying yes to everything.
Bruh.
You want to follow up on that?
No.
Man? This guy.
No, but you touched on spirituality there. Like, when is it you prayed to whoever? Who answered, or what answered?
Because of the Pan-Africanism, so that came with the ancestral practices, because my dad had gone on his personal journey to understand who we are connected to, and what that looks like as a practice. So he went on his own journey and he brought that home. My dad adapted, we were raised as Christians, but my dad adapted the Lord's Prayer. So we would say, in the name of the Creator, Mother Earth, and our ancestors. So, and then say the Lord's Prayer. In that moment, it was my ancestors. Well, and 100%. And when I mean my ancestors, I mean my grandparents. I mean my lineage, because those are the people that, you know, we would have sort of pictures and altars up for them specifically, and I would have my own mini version of that in my room. Just because, even though I didn't have that solid connection like my dad, I had to sort of turn my back on it because I was already seeing stuff as a child. I was just like, I'm not trying to bring no one up in this house and be talking to people. So I turned my back on it as a teenager. But in that moment where I was lost, I just called on everyone that I was connected to, whether it was God or my ancestors or spiritual team. And it was my ancestors that came to me first. And I just felt that connection of like having these elders around me just protecting me and guiding me. I didn't know who they were at the time, but I've been able to develop that to understand that it was my great granny. It was, you know, people back in the past who have just come back to say, you're okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. We're here. We didn't lose you. We just allowed you to come to this point and figure it out, sort of thing.
That's so amazing. You said that you were seeing stuff like as a child. What do you mean?
Okay, I'm not gonna say I was like seeing like spirits and stuff. What it was for me is like, in my room, I have a very active imagination. So when the lights go off at night time, I was sharing with my brothers, and there's always like towels and jackets hanging up on the door. I just convinced myself at night time, when the lights go off, that's something.
Yeah.
That thing is watching me. I don't know what it is. So I had to sleep with a night light. I was scared of the dark till I was like 16. I used to cover my bed, because it's a bottom bunk, cover my bed in blankets so I couldn't see nothing. But you know, intuitively, you still feel something. There's a presence. You don't know what it is. But for me, it was just like, something's watching me. It could have been a spider, I don't know. But there's something in this room that's watching me every night, and I don't know what it is, and I don't like it. So that was really what the experience was.
Would you then just say that's down to your particular nerves? Because if you convince yourself that your jackets and stuff came alive in the night, then you're on edge.
Yeah.
Even with the jackets, right? So if you've now surrounded yourself with this sheet, you're still going to feel that.
But it's like a protective barrier.
Yeah.
Like people can cloak themselves.
Yes.
It's like a cloak.
Yes.
So it felt like it was just a protective barrier.
But
And once it's up, I honestly, like, it was just like, I feel good.
Oh, so you didn't feel like people watching you anymore?
Yeah, I felt comfortable. I went to bed straight away. Okay. Like, but if the sheet dropped in the night, I would know immediately. Like, hey, sort of thing.
Yeah, fair. So, jump to the present. Your ancestors like responded to you.
Yeah.
In a tangible way.
Yeah.
And you've kind of developed that.
Yeah.
And they've been with you since. They've guided you. Each time it's easy to lean on some sort of spiritual guiding. It's them you're speaking to. You mentioned that there's like an altar in your room. Is it like a shrine?
No, it's altar. They're two different. Yeah.
Do you have a picture of it?
No, I wouldn't show you anyway. You're not allowed to see it.
Why?
It's personal.
What is the difference between? You said there's a difference.
Yeah. So altars are more for, you can do an altar for yourself. Like, you just put your pictures of yourself with some flowers and some decorations, just like affirmations to make you feel good about yourself. A mirror on there. Altar for your ancestors is for just honoring something. So honoring yourself, honoring your ancestors. Whereas a shrine is for like a deity, a goddess, an orisha. Those that you have rules to follow. there's a structure, there's instructions, there's certain times of days that you have to utilize the shrine and things you have to give to the shrine that's different to an altar. Like if it's an ancestral altar, you just have to do offerings, which could be water, it could be rum, it could be cigarettes, it could be chocolates and cake. Whereas with a shrine for a deity, that's not my practice, but for a shrine for a deity, there's a lot more work that needs to be done, and you wouldn't have it in your room. Altars you shouldn't be having in your room anyway, but for a shrine, it could be for your land. So if you've got land back home, there might be shrines on there for protection. It could be in your garden, again, to protect the house, under the house, to protect it. You know, there's different sort of practices that use different types of things, but there is a distinction between the two.
So, which ancestor asked for chocolate biscuits?
None of them. But mine, they want bounty rum from St. Lucia, cup of tea, and then I put fresh flowers, pink flowers for some, and whatever, it could be mangoes. I put my bakes on there sometimes.
So question, how do you know what they want? Like, do you actually hear them like speaking?
No, it's just like an intuitive thing.
Okay.
Or you can literally just ask, you'd be like, what do you guys want? Like, you're just speaking, again, they're not above you in like a hierarchical way. It's like talking to your granny. I've gone to visit my granny's house. Oh, hi granny, I bought you some cake that I went to the shop and got you some coconut drops. It's just like that. It's very like just put into like personal. It's not a big song and dance type of situation.
Nice. And did they help you with this project that you're doing?
Yeah, so with this journey, again back to that past point, when I was trying to figure out my purpose and I started doing the spiritual work and personal development and just the connection with ancestors, I also said, until I find out what my purpose is, if there's anything that you would like me to do in terms of projects or things you didn't get to achieve, please do let me know and I'm happy to do it. And the reason why I said that now, I understand why I said that now, is because if you think about, you know, enslavement, colonization and oppression now, think about all the creative ideas, all the inventions, all the businesses, everything that wasn't able to be achieved because of this. Think about all the unfinished or never even attempted to try because you couldn't. And I think that just made me a bit sad, thinking I can do all this stuff, but there's so much people ancestrally who never even got to try, who never even got to write a book, write some poetry, do a public talk, you know, do an interview, do anything like that, simply because of this major disruption that we have all faced because of colonization and enslavement. And I just said, I didn't know what I was saying then, but I understand what I was saying now. And this film, like I said, when I started my filmmaking journey, I was sat in my room again. I don't know what I want to write, you know. Whatever you want to write, let me know. And the first thing was, you need to make a film about Carnival. And I was like, why me? Like, of all people to pick for Carnival, it's not me, because my relationship with Carnival was very separate, because I only just started recently going as an adult in 2019. The script came to me 2022. But the reason why I wasn't going as an adult was because of just anxiety. I couldn't leave my house for like a good period of time because I was so anxious. So I'd make it down the road. My dad would be like, yeah, you're old enough to go by yourself. So I'd call my friends up, yeah, I'm coming, guys. I'll make it to the end of the road. We're going back home. So when this film came to me, I was just like, why me? Like, I don't have I've never played maths. I can't capture everything I want to capture. But then I realised that how I explore Carnival makes sense for this film, because I am everywhere. As soon as I hit the road, me and my cousins, we are laps. You'll see us everywhere. This band, that band, this food trader, this sound system. Then it's like, let's go again. So when I'm doing this, I'm not fully immersed in Carnival. I'm also observing everyone. So I'm walking down this road, looking at people, the little pockets of conversations, looking at the food traders. They're stressed, but they're hiding it. Looking at the sound system and the crowds just swaying. Looking at the masqueraders who just look like they are completely free, and I'm jealous because I'm not in the band because I can't afford to get a costume. And I'm just capturing all these visual observations, and I'm storing it. I don't know why I'm storing it, but I didn't realise I'm storing it for when the film comes.
I love that. On
Yeah,
the
man.
road. Your hair. You said there's a story connected to that, and it's spiritual. Talk to us specifically.
Sometimes you go for like a major transformation in life, and you just need to look in the mirror and remind you of what you've been through. And this is what the hair is. You know, red hair. When a woman has red hair, it can mean one of two things for different people. And it could be like, warning, stay back. Or for all our women, when they speak to me, say, Kesi, I know you must have had a major transformation. Like, I know you've been through something. So I just need to, I wanted red hair from last year because I knew I was going to go through a major transformation. I didn't know what it was. And then it happened. And I was just like, I'm getting this red hair. I just looked at the money in my bank account. I said, I don't care. I'm getting this red hair. I need everyone to know and myself to know. Please. Not this year. Leave me alone because I need to go through this transformation in peace, process what I've been through, and just, yeah, it was hard. It was hard. But the red hair, it looks good. I can't lie. I love it. It really does. Like, again, that was just the highest self for me to saying, I want red hair, Kesi. I want red hair. Get ready for the red hair. I was like, all right. Pay for it then.
Thank you for sharing.
No worries.
Can I add some stuff to the altar? Can I like gift stuff and stuff? Because now they've met me, and they know I'm authentic. I'm from Trinidad and stuff, isn't it? You weren't born in the Caribbean, were you?
No.
Let's
I'm not gonna say yes or no. I don't.
You have to ask them, innit? Speak to them for me. You get me?
Why you just ask them? I'm hearing it.
What do you want from me? They can't get that. They can't get that. I'm putting out there.
There's some doubles. What do you mean?
Sorry, man. Back in the book.
No, I was just gonna ask. Obviously, when it came to actually doing the actual screenwriting and stuff, I mean, obviously we know the inspiration and stuff, but the actual details of the story. Can you tell us a bit more about the story?
The film.
Yeah.
So the narrative is about two sisters. One's a masquerader who's woken up late, and her younger sister who she's basically forcing to help her get to her band. This sort of narrative based on a true story, but so like was it a couple of years ago I went to Carnival to meet my cousins, and I was running late, and the foolishness that I did to get to it was so dumb. I was literally ran out the house, bus, train, e-scooter. What we doing? Hopped on the e-scooter thinking it'd be quicker. Ran all the way back by Westway, all the way up to Kensal Green, and then it cut out because of the zone. But it wouldn't let me park it. So I had to drive all the way back to Westfields and then walk all the way back to Carnival. So I took that sort of narrative of running late and then the foolishness that you do to get there. And then I took the narrative of the masquerader from last year I went to St. Lucia Carnival with my cousin, and her friend was running late to meet us at our band because she had to go get her makeup done. And when she arrived, the costume was falling to pieces, and I was just like, oh, this is perfect. So sorry, I'm stealing this and putting it together with the film that I've created. So the story is following these two sisters who, there's a bit of tension between them. They had a bit of a separation, a bit of a disagreement, a bit of, sister beef in it. So they've come together to do this thing, help each other in some way. And it's all about cutting through Carnival and the people that you meet along the way. It's not just about the band experience, it's about the journey to the band and bumping into the people that make up Notting Hill Carnival. Outside of, I call them the noise, the outsiders. But, when I go to Carnival, it's just like, it's a family thing. Yeah. So there's certain things I can't do because you turn your corner, oh, it's auntie there. Yeah. Uncle's there. Oh, let me just behave myself. So Carnival for me is like, I bump into my cousin, bump into my auntie. I know the food traders because I got a food business. I know this person. I know that person. And it's just about capturing those conversations and the people that we meet along the way. Also highlighting the ecosystem of Nottingham Carnival. So everyone gets a spotlight. The masquerader, the sound system, the food traders and vendors, the general public and the road, the judging point. I'm trying to capture every single component in this film. I say try because, it is a big scope. I'm trying my best to shoot it the way I want to shoot it because I really want to highlight that Carnival isn't just some street festival. It isn't just come together and do some whatever it is you want to do. There is a system. There is an ecosystem and everything connects together. It's not just about one component. It's about, for Notting Hill Carnival anyway, it is literally about everyone playing a role. And we just need to have that sort of understanding that all the pieces come together to create this celebration. It isn't just about playing mass, which is a lovely part of it. But you also have to think about, everyone else that is contributing to this big thing.
When you say everyone else is contributing to it, like how far do you widen that everyone else? Like, can it literally be everyone else? Because remember, the entire world comes down to participate, right?
Again, when I think of everyone, I think of, again, all the components in terms of the ecosystem, not on the Carnival. Think about the local community, the West London community, the Caribbean community, and then the Caribbean community, globally as well, that do come. So Notting Hill. There's two Notting Hill carnivals. There's Notting Hill Carnival for the Caribbean culture, and there's Notting Hill Carnival for everyone else, the general public, which is not. I'm not including the Caribbean culture in the general public.
Yeah.
So, and yeah, they're necessary, but at the same time, it's just about my film is for.
Yeah. The Caribbean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not well. No. Yeah. Yeah.
The black community.
Yeah. It's to showcase what Carnival means to us in terms of joy, celebration, emancipation, freedom, and all that there, but not the carny sort of thing.
Not the commercial.
Yeah, commercial side of things.
So obviously, since what? It's 60 years now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Since that first Notting Hill Carnival till today, where there's like 2 million people that come, right? There would have been some changes, I'm assuming, right? How far do you feel like there's a limit to how much change should be allowed with Notting Hill Carnival? And how do you kind of say, okay, cool, this is where we're going to put a cap, and this particular thing, yeah, we can allow this to kind of morph, but this thing here has to remain the same. Like whether it be the music, whether it be the organizers, whether it be the types of people and the backgrounds of people on the board, like how do you feel like that should be navigated?
What I've noticed in the Caribbean community, maybe it's the black community, it's communication, man. We're terrible. We are so bad with communication. And I think that's why things, just in general, disintegrate, is because we don't have the correct way to communicate what it is we are seeking, what we are expecting, and the issues that are here. Some of us tend to sort of try to hide the issues, and we just sort it out ourselves within this sort of subgroup. And you've got people banging on the door saying, "Hey, what's going on?"
Yeah.
So I think the issue for me has just been a communication issue. And I think once that's resolved, then both parties can come together and say, this is how the back end looks and what we have to do to maintain this Notting Hill Carnival and the work that we are doing. But then say, this is our experience of it though. We're not happy with certain things. So how can we come together to make sure that everyone feels comfortable on the day, that everyone's being respected, and that everyone feels like their contribution matters. So I'm also talking about, again, the bands. I'm also talking about the sound systems and the vendors. These people are the ones that are investing and having to invest their time to make sure that it's set up the way it needs to be set up. So it's just about having that communication between that core element first, and then the wider public, in terms of the wider community, can come in and also support. Just make sure that things are maintained on the road during the day. Again, you could utilise workshops and educational tools throughout the year to ensure that when August comes, we don't have riffraff and noise and having to go on TikTok and explain everything, because we've done it throughout the year already. We've done our programs, we've done our events. If you weren't there, that's your business, sort of thing. So it's just about, I personally would say Notting Hill Carnival doesn't need to be a 2-day event or 3-day event. There can be stuff throughout the whole year to make sure that financially, that's where the investment comes from.
Yeah.
And that we are, again, it's a cycle. So that's what I would personally do, like look to see how it can spread across the year in terms of workshops, talks, panels, events, sip and paint. You know what I'm saying? It's simple stuff, just to make sure that we don't have to come back every August and explain ourselves and protect the culture, because the culture is just, you see it and hear it every day, every year.
What would you say are some of the biggest misconceptions about Carnival that even black people have in this country?
That it's like a chaotic day, like it's a bad thing, like it's, people got ill intentions and you're not safe and this and that. Wherever you go, you're not safe. Wherever you go, people got ill intentions. You know what I'm saying? It's just that things are heightened by design, by the way. It's very much by design. If you notice that every 2 weeks before Carnival, they do something to trigger us. I've clocked it for like 5 or 6 years. Every year before Carnival, 2-3 weeks, something's in the media to trigger the black community, to trigger the Caribbean community, so that the intention of everyone's energy comes from not joy and excitement, rage, anger, grief, pain. And then remember, Carnival at its core is an energetic experience. It's energy. We are all sharing energy. So if you've triggered a community, you've jeopardized energy. You've jeopardized energy. You change people's intentions. You change people's intentions, things are going to bubble up and impact the purpose of what Notting Hill Carnival is. There's a lot of, again, the misconceptions are that it's not just a party, it's not just a celebration of Caribbean culture. It is an ancestral practice as well, because remember, our ancestors, and when I say ancestors now, I mean those that came before us, they had a calling. And they were given a calling to channel their grief and oppression through a carnival.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I see it.
Mm-hmm.
This is their celebration. This is their sort of remembrance day. This is their time of honouring, and this is our time of honouring those that had the courage to see what their masters were doing, mock it, and then build something even bigger.
Yeah.
Travel over here, build it again.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get what I'm saying? Even Notting Hill Carnival, the first one was a channel of grief, a place to come together to work through this grief that we're experiencing collectively in the area because of the riots, because of Kelso Cochrane.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. Carnival is globally a place for us to, you know, connect with ourselves and, you know, remember what has happened and just release it. Release it through joy, though.
Yeah.
Joy is a very powerful energy to work with, but so is grief and so is rage. Rage is a quick energy to work with. Joy is long term. So if you want to utilize someone's rage, you trigger them, and then you can manifest things like that.
Yeah.
But I know that if you manifest with joy, that's long-term structures. They don't want long-term structures. I want things to happen now. So let's trigger this community, knowing that their energy is so potent. Utilize their rage, get what we need to get out of them, and let them deal with the fallout. That's what's happening. And that's why I'm more spiritual, if anything, because I need people to understand. World War III spiritual, they told you, is here. We have landed in it for a while now. So this mind, I shouldn't be able to trigger you. You shouldn't be able to be triggered at this point. So yes, we've done a lot of work with black empowerment. This right here, we need to work on outside of blackness. It's you, your foundation, your spirit, because your spirit is first. That was conceived first and sent down. So that's my whole spiel.
Yeah, I love that, man. Because, you know, I keep thinking, remember, I think maybe 2-3 years ago, we had a big discussion about stuff like Jab Jab. And we were talking about whether Afrobeat should be played at Carnival and all these type of discussions. Again, like, do you feel like these are things that kind of, I don't know, maybe come from outside the culture and can separate us? Or do you feel like these are just things that we just have to deal with? And once we have these conversations behind closed doors and know where we're going to position certain things, then we can move forward.
I just feel like Notting Hill Carnival is such an amazing celebration, and it just shows what the community can do in terms of the Caribbean community, that I feel like everyone wants to do that for themselves, but maybe they don't know how to start, or they don't have the support necessary to build something as big as Notting Hill Carnival for themselves. So then it is more easier just to be like, can we just get involved? Can we play our music? Can we? And not to say you can't, it's just come with a more respectful approach rather than we're going to play Afrobeats. No, just say, yo, here is the connection between the Caribbean and Africa, West Africa in particular. Can we explore our roots for a band that documents that? And we also connect the music from Africa to the Caribbean and showcase how it's travelled. And then we can add some Afro beats. It may not even be in a band. It could actually just be a sound system, because the bands are for the Caribbean music, soca, Dennery, bouillon, all that stuff. So it could be, you could take over the stage at Horniman's. You can have a sound system that honours the connection between Africa and the Caribbean through music. And it comes from a more respectful approach, rather than some people come with this hijacking mentality. And we should be able to, you should know the culture. You should know the connection between us and then lead with that. Because once you lead with the education, we love, Caribbean people, we love the connection. We love knowing that you know where you come from, where we come from, and that we're all connected. Do you get what I'm saying? We love it because that's what we've been on. That's our journey. Back to our roots. We've done the movement. Do you get what I'm saying? So we're happy to connect in that way. It's just come with more of a respectful understanding.
Okay, I hear that. I'm seeing Christy, big up Christy. She says playing Afrobeats at Carnival is not necessary, and those fighting for that are very silly. All right, so am I right in thinking you're doing crowdfunding for the film?
Yeah, I'm currently doing a crowdfunder to help me support the film financially.
Okay.
That's been out since June, but obviously, I don't know, there was it's been very hard. I didn't think it'd be so hard, because when I put the post out about the film back in, I think it was May, that blew up, and I was thinking to myself, Kesi, I should have just done a crowdfunder then. I should have just connected. But you know, when you're just like, I don't know, because I wasn't really in charge of the sort of investment side of things. I didn't want to jeopardize putting a crowdfunder out and investors being like, but you guys are doing this. So I didn't want to thing. But once I sort of noticed that, the conversations are not landing as we hoped, let me just put the crowdfunder out and hope we get something. But even then, it was just like, didn't really get anything until last week, where it's just sort of blown up.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's there. It came through when I needed it. So
Okay,
yeah.
Cool. Also, have you already?
No, we're still going.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we've got a nice little portion that covers the equipment and some
Yeah.
logistics, but I'm still seeking sort of private investment directly just to make sure that we are covered on the day.
Okay.
Yeah.
And all the details is on your Instagram, right?
Yeah, everything's linked in my bio. There's posts on my page that you can check out as well.
Dope. Guys, contribute if you know what I'm saying, if you want to. I'm sure Kesi will really appreciate it.
I
It'll be
will.
good to have something like this documented by somebody from the culture who
Yeah.
actually cares about Carnival. You know what I'm saying? So what ideally, when would you want to film?
This week.
Serious?
I've
cool.
been-
So you want to do this now?
I'm so sorry. I put too much hard work into this. I put so much, and again, everything is ready. Has just
Yeah.
been the finance. I only moved because I was like, we were like getting a budget. We was working because there was a budget
Yeah.
in mind, or discussions were being had. Things just fell through at the last minute. But I can't. Again, when you got ancestral team that you're working with, and they're telling you it's happening this year. It's happening this year. It's happening this year. I can't give up.
Come on.
I'm scared. What happens if I give up? What kind of beating am I going to get?
All right.
Yeah.
So what, for people who maybe don't have the cash, can they volunteer? Can they do
Please.
certain
I
things?
need extras. If you're going to be an extra in the film, please just DM me on Instagram at kesi.sx. I need anyone that wants to steward at the same time just to help make a little creative bubble around us. Anyone. I need a menswear. If you've got any menswear that you can get to me last minute, I need a t-shirt that you don't mind being in the film product placement. Shout me. I need anyone's got thigh bags, brands like that, just to help us with the product placement again with our actresses. So anything, any independent brands, shout me quickly. I know we ain't got time, but yeah, anyone that wants to be extras, that's the main thing right now, because I need about 10 to 20 extras. And we are shooting in the morning, so we're gonna be just before the crowd hits.
Okay.
So don't worry, you are in safe hands. We're not shooting in the peak of Carnival. I'm very strategic. So yeah, that's how you can help. But yeah, crowdfunder if you can. But yeah, DM me if you want to be an extra or support on the day.
Lovely. Big up Eddie's put that in the chat as well, and I'm sure we're gonna put it in the description as well.
Thank you.
So that the people then can see it and contribute, man.
Appreciate that.
Obviously, like we mentioned before, you do like a bunch of different things. You know what I'm saying? Catering business, you're doing this, you're doing that. Talk to us about some of the other things you do, please.
Yeah. Again, let's start from the beginning, which is the book. Again, that was, confidently can say, wasn't me. That was ancestral. Again, I randomly was like, I want to write a blog. I want to get into blogging. I was like, for Black History Month, like 2019, I was like, I want to write a blog. And I wrote a blog called Mirror, Mirror on the Wall, Who's That Black Girl Standing Tall? And it was basically just a letter to myself about how powerful I am, because I am black and I'm a woman, and the lineage that I come from, those that have walked before me. I look in the mirror and I see everyone that came before me, and all the sacrifices they've made, all the hard work they made, all the power that they had. And it's, again, this is what my practice is about, is that sometimes we feel stuck, right? But when you have an ancestral practice, it's just like, well, actually, back in the day, I had someone who was probably a chef, or someone who could write, or someone who could dance, or someone who could do this. So I don't need to stress myself out. Can I call on my ancestor who can cook bakes? Please come to the front. Teach me how to make bakes. Teach me how to write. Teach me how to do this. Teach me how to do that. And then I can then get that skill. Because a lot of people say to me, Kesi, you learn things very quickly. And I said, give me 3 days, I got it. 3 days, I can pick up any skill and do it well. And I think it's just because I have that. It's just about connecting to people that have done it already. So my book, as I said, it was a blog. I started off writing that blog. I then decided that I wanted to write more blogs because I wanted to give people affirmations and advice and use my own personal journey to help people understand that you've got it, it's you. There's nothing external that's going to come and save you. Whatever you are looking for exists within you already. You just have to take the time to discover it as part of the journey. So I started writing these blogs using African proverbs because I wanted something that could ground people. And African proverbs is something I was raised on. And it's something that a lot of people can resonate to. So I started taking African proverbs, doing my research, finding things that resonated with me. And then I was just like, one thing about me, I hate when people just don't get to the point. Like, tell me the story, bro. Like, tell me the message in the story, right? So I took African proverbs, and that was my whole spiel. It was like, I'm not going to give you a whole long-winded thing. Here's what it means in a modern-day context, right? But I also applied my own story, my own personal experiences to help people understand that I'm not talking woo-woo in my head. I'm actually telling you, I've experienced something like this. Here's how I processed it. But also, this is what the proverb means in today's context. You get what I'm saying? And I did a affirmation at end of each blog, so people can just affirm themselves. I think after 5 blogs, I got a message. I think it was from my dad. He's like, "You need to write a book." I was just like, "Okay." YouTube. How do you write a book? YouTubed it. Started writing a book. Found a publisher through my cousin. Connected with her. I said, "Yeah, I'm ready to publish a book." She's like, "Yeah, when you finish it, Kesi, let me know."
Yeah.
I said, "I'm going to finish it in September." I started in March, finished it in September 2020, same year, during the lockdown, writing. Published it the following year in 2021. And I was riding the wave of being a published author. I've made it, guys. I can't wait for my 150,000 book sales to be a millionaire and retire. Didn't really work out like that. It didn't work out like that. But the impact I did have with the people that read my book was so profound. It just made me feel... It made me feel great because a lot of people say, "Kesi, this does not sound like you. Like, you're a wise elder." I was like, "Oh, I didn't write it. It wasn't me. I tell you, something just took over me each time." And I just went on a tangent and I just wrote it. And then from there, once the sort of author life dried up, I was literally just like, "Guys, I need some money. I need a better career in writing." And then the idea was like, "Oh, you should get into screenwriting." And then as soon as I said that, I think a couple months later, I found a screenwriting course free. Because I was unemployed, I got it for free. And then I went on the course for about 3 weeks. And then again, the teacher was just like to me, "Kesi, you got a great writing." I was like, "Oh, thank you." And then we did a short draft and BBC Writers Room came in and said, "This is a really great script." I said, "Oh, thank you. But now you've fed my ego now. I'm a great screenwriter." When I finish, I'm a screenwriter, guys. I don't care. And then literally, it was just like, okay, what's next? Like, how do we do this thing? And again, found a call out and a message in a group chat. "We need a screenwriter." I can do it. I'm a screenwriter. That's my first script. Yeah. And I was just like, I can do this. And I spoke to the guys that wanted this film to be done. I came on board and I just teared their story all apart and said, "No, I'm not doing this. We're doing it like this. This is how we're doing it. It makes more sense." Because they didn't want to go from a cultural lens. They were Nigerian. They didn't want to go for a Nigerian lens. I said, "Hello, I don't write other races. I write black. So get back to your roots, darling, and we're going to tell this story," which was called Who You Don't Know, which was about a director who just finished university and he was upset because he kept getting rejected from jobs. And the whole narrative was about, if you can direct, find someone that can write, find someone that has a camera, and go make a film, go make a short, go make a 2-minute short. Just do it. Why are you waiting for people? Why are you waiting for permission? That's the point of the story. Just do something. Build up your portfolio. And then I did that. And then I was at the same time at a youth charity, writing scripts for them because they had a personal development series that they were building to showcase in their schools. And I started writing for them to help them create these narratives. They got funding to shoot it, so then I got more credits. And then I met up with Maisha, who's the one I did the was on ITV recently with. Again, call out for a screenwriter. I could do it. Then she told me her story, which is a survivor story, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, Kesi, can you do this? This is a very challenging narrative." And I was just like, "Nah." This is when I think the calling came, like, "Nah, we have to help her." So I sat down, I heard her personal story of surviving domestic abuse as a teenager and all that she's gone on to do. And she was like, "Yeah, we're going to do a short film." I was like, "Cool, hit me up when you're ready." A year later, "Yeah, we're doing a documentary now." I was like, I never done documentary before, but I could do documentary. Google, how do you do a documentary? And so I helped them develop the full documentary in terms of the sequencing. I wrote the scripts and the interview questions. I also interviewed all the people within the documentary. We produced it on like an £800 budget in 2024. I just left my job at that point. I was broke, but we were doing this thing. And then we screened it like 2 months later. We had to force our director to edit it quickly. We screened it. We then turned the narrative piece into a short film this year, and we managed to get it onto ITV as well this year in June.
Wow.
So that's basically my filmmaking journey in a nutshell. Whilst I'm doing that, out on the road is still building. I'm picking up the credits. I'm picking up the experience to build this film and make sure that I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
So that's basically what I've been doing. And then whilst I was doing that, I'm also building Bakes and Things. Bakes and Things came to me, I think 2023 or 2022. I want to do a food business. I want to do something related to food. What are you going to call it, Kesi? Bakes and Things. Because bakes are my favourite things.
Okay.
And Things is just a global Caribbean bit of slang from Jamaica, so everyone will hear it and understand that it's a Caribbean thing, innit? And bakes is just St. Lucia, Dominica, the islands that we just love our bakes. And I wasn't going to do a catering business. I didn't want to cook. I wanted to own it, have a chef, and we just go around town. I wanted to be the face of it. And I went into a business development program, and my mentor at the time was like, "Kesi, if you can cook, you need to be in the kitchen and build this thing." I couldn't cook at the time, you know. I had no cooking experience for that level of work. And that's when I said, I literally was like, yo, whoever the chefs are, you need to come forward. My granny, straight away. My granddad, straight away. I couldn't make bakes before I launched my business. I couldn't make bakes until the day I launched and invited everyone to come purchase the food. I perfected the bake. I had tried for 6 months before that to perfect this bloody bake. It wasn't until people were on the door, I was like, finally, we did it.
Yeah.
And then when I've been cooking again, my mum's telling me, this tastes like my granddad, this tastes like your dad's, this tastes like your granddad's. Wow. This tastes like my granny's. Everyone's eating the food and it tastes like my granddad. I'm like, see? So I just carried it through because this business has been able to financially sustain me.
Yeah.
So as much as it's doing something for my ancestors, my grandparents, it's giving me the finances I need because I can't work. I can't do it and create. Whereas I could do the food and create and be in my purpose still.
Yeah.
So whilst I'm doing my food business, I'm writing scripts, I'm doing this stuff. And then now, this year, I've shut down the catering side because I'm just like, yeah, we're done now. We got to where we needed to be. We can turn it into what I want to do with it now. So that is basically how everything is intertwined.
Yeah.
It's all connected and all makes sense. I want to be a filmmaker. I need to sustain myself.
Yeah.
I didn't want to work. So we're doing the food business.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's all connected together.
Serial entrepreneur.
Just follow the calling, man. But this is what it looks like. And it's so scary. It's been so hard. My finances, thank God for my parents. I just had to tell them, yo, you brought me here, bro. You got to look after me. Respectfully. Respectfully. Like, I've been, my debt has been heavy. Just cleared it the other day.
Come on.
But it's a sacrifice I was willing to take because I felt it so strongly in my heart.
Yeah.
Wherever it is I'm going, I'm guided, I'm supported. Everything will work out. But it takes a lot of courage and confidence. I'm the type of person where you can give me a path that's clear as day, but I don't know what's down there. But you say, Kesi, walk through the fire. I promise you on the other side, you're going to get what you want. I'll walk through that. I won't even hesitate. I'm walking through the fire. A lot of people are scared to do that.
Yep.
But I just don't care. Like, I'm so, like, there's a certain lifestyle I want to live. By any means necessary. We are getting there. I can't do this. I can't live this lifestyle. Like, I need my own house. I want to travel. So I want to wake up and dictate what my day looks like, which I do. But I now need the finances to back that.
Yeah,
so that's the mission that I'm on right now. That I'll do the work, guys. I'll do the work, but you give me my house. Sort of thing.
Love that. All right, guys. Please go to the description. Please check in the chat as well.
Well, it's just
you
a
know
kind
what
of
I'm
comment.
So that we can support. You know what I'm saying? What you're doing on the road. Yeah. And so what are you gonna be filming?
Sunday, Monday.
Sunday, Monday.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. How many hours?
We're looking at like 9 till 1 p.m.
Okay.
Sunday, and then 9 till 1 p.m. again Monday, and then just capturing the actual road naturally.
Yeah.
So the narrative pieces are in the morning, so we can capture the dialogue without interference.
Yeah.
And then we just move through the crowd, and sort of we can do voiceovers later on and stuff like that. So it's just about morning period where we need our extras to help just look like they're in the background.
Yeah.
And then throughout the day, if you want to be in the film, just wave us down and assign a release film on a day and you could be in it, sort of thing. So we want to capture them naturally. So also, if there's any bands that want to be in the film naturally, just shout me as well, so I can just get that conversation going and we can make sure we find you on the road and film you.
Dope. Guys, please contribute. Please give your time. If you're going to be at Carnival,
On
anyway,
the
you know what I'm saying?
road. You just asked a question because you would have volunteered to be in the film.
That's not because of that. I was asking so that people can know. You know what I'm saying? That's
You
what
were
I
thinking
do.
about it
I
just
think
now.
about the people.
You were thinking about it just now. He's going to be in the film.
Yeah, I Carnival this year.
I wasn't planning. I wasn't planning to be.
You could be. We still got the rest of the movie to shoot anyway. You could be an extra in the rest of the movie. There's a wider narrative. This is just a small part of it.
But I feel like I'll be wasting my talents because I'm a main actor. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I got a role for you then.
Okay, so sometimes.
It's a very important role. It's got lines.
Did you do that?
To be fair, Marks is the perfect person now. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you're good. You're good.
You're good. You're definitely good.
I'm gonna shout you. Yo, the time's ready.
100%. Don't be a panty man, bro.
Impossible. Never say that again.
All right, then. He's your man. He's your guy. That is crazy. I love that each time it is that your whatever skill set is required, you're like, that's light.
Yeah.
I've got somebody that could basically be your channel so that they can.
Yeah.
Now
But think about it. You're connected to so many people.
Yeah.
if you understand the practice, anyway, you just like. I mean, there's warriors in the lineage, bro. I got a battle to fight up here. Bring the spears, bro.
Somebody needs that in a dancery. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If only she knew.
Well, all points east.
If only she could give them some chocolate biscuits, she could have just mashed that person up. Then again, the person wasn't coming violently towards her.
No.
It was more like a, what you saying? What you saying? What you saying? That's crazy, you know. That happens to you too, right?
No.
You don't get moved to by women.
I have them in the past.
Not anymore. It's because you don't walk with a bandana, you get me? That's a signal, isn't it?
So silly.
Tied at the back. I'm up for it. What's the male version?
What's the male version?
I'm actually manual wise.
About what?
You know, pay attention.
When men move.
For that conversation, never paying attention. My brain is automatic. You know what I'm saying? Leave it for those people that you understand. I stay up, but anyway, let me just stay focused and guided before I dismantle everything.
I absolutely love your spirit, Kesi, man. You have what it takes to be extremely successful, man.
Thank
Got
you.
all the ingredients.
Mm-hmm.
And even if it is that you don't, just channel and then you do.
And I just want to say, this is my channel. Everyone has their own channel, whether it's through religion, through Christianity, through Islam, whatever it is. You have your channel. You can lean on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can
Tap into
ask
it,
for
yeah.
things. You don't have to just pray. Ask. When you go through something, you can say, hey, I want to be compensated this way. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to go for this sufferation. Here's the compensation I want. Don't be afraid to actually ask directly rather than say, can I? Or,
Yeah,
you have to be direct.
Mm.
Everyone is direct, so you need to be direct with what you want. So this is just my channel. I'm not asking you to follow it, but I want to give you some insights that, to different ways of living and stuff like that.
Yeah, some would just assume they got all the time in the world, didn't But they're like, no, you called us, we were resting, we mind our business, so what do you want?
No, literally that.
I love that, man. Love that.
Yeah, man. Dope. Well, Kesi, thank you for joining us.
Thank
It's been
you.
an absolute pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying hopefully you come back again.
Oh, yeah, I'm down.
You know what I'm saying?
Open doors for you. Open doors for you.
Reaction. Let's get into some sports.
Boom, 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 boom.
All right. So, the games on the weekend. First game of the season, Brent.
Come on.
How did you feel about everything, man?
It was easy work.
Easy work.
Easy work.
Okay. Well, for those who don't know, Arsenal played Coventry on Friday, 3-0. Saying Havertz, Saka, Odegaard did their thing. Hull City beat Man United. Is that correct?
Yes, they did.
Big up Man United. You know what I'm saying? For playing the correct position. You know what I'm saying? Long may this continue.
Losers.
Losers. You know what I'm saying? You can't be a dead and a winner. It's impossible. You know what I'm saying? Impossible. Everton beat Crystal Palace 2-0. Damn, sorry, Ed. Ipswich beat Sunderland 2-1. Nottingham Forest lost at home to Leeds 1-0. Brentford beat Tottenham 3-0. Okay, big them up as well. Big them up. Newcastle drew with Liverpool 2-2.
That was just about.
Yeah, 96-minute penalty. Was it a legit penalty though?
I mean, it could have gone either way. I personally don't think it was. I mean, a couple of the Liverpool fans that were in the building said, whoa, that was given? So, yeah, I go with their particular judgment.
Damn. All right, well, Man City, who probably will likely come second this year, innit, maybe?
Man City?
Yeah, what are you thinking?
I don't know.
Might go lower?
What did you just say?
Might go lower?
Oh, yeah. I believe so.
So, well, they beat Bournemouth 2-1. Late goals by Man City did the job. And Brighton beat Aston Villa 4-0. Villa, they were reduced to 10 men, though. You know what I'm saying? But still, 4-0. They got beat the hell up. And, yeah, pick them up, though. Fulham's going to be taking on Chelsea tonight, though. So, we'll see what happens. And that will conclude match week, the first week of the Prem. There was some boxing on the weekend. So, I did speak about it briefly. And I saw that Big Up Coffee, he mentioned something in the Discord as well. It was like, yo, like what happened with the score sort of thing. Very close on the scorecard. I think it was 2 judges said it was even and the other one gave it to Teofimo. But I think I did say on the weekend anyway that I saw Teofimo beating Rowley. The thing is, Rowley, he's got the power, innit? He's got power. But Teo's just a better boxer. But from the highlights, 'cause I haven't seen the full fight, from the highlights I saw, it looked like Teo had a hard job. You know what I'm saying? He kind of struggled. He got wobbled a couple times. Again, you got to deal with the power. I remember seeing Tank when he fought Rolly. Obviously, he stopped Rolly. I think it was like 5th or 6th round. But Tank said that the fighter that he's fought that's got the hardest punch was Rolly. I'm saying he said that he just punches like he's got bricks in his hand. You know what I'm saying? So he's a solid guy. But in terms of the skill level, you know what I'm saying? Like Tio was always gonna have that advantage of him. Yeah, he won by majority decision. No, so basically one judge gave it 114 to 114 the draw, and the two other judges gave it 116 to 112, and the other one gave 115 to 113. So yeah, he took his belt, man. So he's now the WBA welterweight champion, and he's now become 3-division world champion. So big up Tio for doing that, man. But obviously, when you look at both of them after the fight, it looked like Tio went through hell. You know what I'm saying? Like his face was busted up. Rolly looked normal. You know what I'm saying? And Rolly, he was kind of complaining afterwards, saying that when other boxers do the whole hit and not get hit and walk and go around the whole ring and everything, everyone looks at it like it's this is a masterclass. But when I do it, it's like I'm not doing enough. You know what I'm saying? There's not enough action coming from me. So he had his gripes in it. But most of the boxing world that I saw anyway, that were talking about it, said basically it wasn't this close. Tio won this fight. You know what I'm saying? Obviously you rocked him maybe a couple times, but in terms of activity, skill level, and all that type of stuff, there, yeah, he just outpointed you very easily. Gary Antonio Russell as well. He beat Santillan as well, unanimous decision. Good boxer. He's always doing these things, always winning. And also, I think it was sometime last week. I don't think I spoke about this on the show. Apparently, could be true. Not too sure. The figure was something like $350 million for a potential fight between Inoue and my guy Bam Rodriguez. That would be an incredible fight, and that probably will be in Japan, right? Inoue, obviously, he's been like top 3 for the past how many years now, you know what I'm saying? Beating everybody, hasn't lost, knocking out guys, going up weight classes, doing his thing. But Bam, similar sort of guy, hasn't achieved what Inoue's done. But I've said this on the show many times. I don't bet against Bam. Yes, I know who Inoue is. He's that monster, right? But Bam is just another guy. Like he's just on another level, I think. Which is crazy. It's kind of like someone saying someone's on another level against Usyk. Like you don't do that because Inoue is that good. You know what I'm saying? He's that good. But Bam, to me, the disadvantage for him is obviously he's coming up in weight, so that might be a problem for him. But I think he's got all the other things on his side. He's got the age, he's got the youth, he's got the power. So I think he potentially could do that. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't bet against Bam personally. But that would be an incredible fight to see, man. If they can make it happen, 350+ million in Japan. Oh, I'm seeing TC say that Bam turned it down. Wow. According to Inoue's camp. Okay, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. AJ versus Fury, Lagos versus London. And yeah, that's another thing that people are obviously what do you call it? Are kind of upset about. That the AJ versus Fury fight, which would be probably the biggest fight in heavyweight boxing ever, definitely the biggest British fight ever, is gonna be in bloody America, in Madison Square Garden. Yes, legendary event space, right? But how do you not have that in the O2? How do you not have that in Wembley? Do you know what I'm saying? And obviously, how many British fighters are going to fly across and do all of that? I mean, it's likely many will. I don't know if we're going to see them Ricky Hatton sort of numbers. You know, when Ricky Hatton was in his prime, everyone traveled around the world for him. You know what I'm saying? And so Fury and AJ, huge superstars, but they're not at the peak of their careers. They're not fighting for a belt. So I don't see how the whole crowd will be, you know what I'm saying, like 50% of the crowd, 30% of the crowd even will be British. I just don't see it happening. But again, like Ed's saying, Netflix is calling the shots. They're putting the money up. So it's up to them. And so, yeah, it's going to be Madison Square Garden, apparently. And I'm pretty sure when that fight happens, we're going to be streaming it here, guys. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a powerful one. And, yeah, it's going to be one to remember. I really hope AJ can get the job done. And that is pretty much it. We may have a bit of an announcement tomorrow about the boxing because Itama is going to be fighting Hergovich on the weekend. So the Patreon people, the people that want to come here, we're going to give you some more information hopefully very soon. And we should be able to, you know, have a good watch along for that one, man. But that's pretty much it for the reaction, man. Guys, anything else you want to add?
Tomorrow I'm going to give you all a nice little slideshow of Davina's fantastic event on the weekend.
Dope.
Yeah, I just looked at the pictures and the videos. It was very, very well done.
Mm.
So you all understood the assignment with aplomb, with aplomb. And we'll be able to see the accidental academic too, because she was there too.
Oh, dope.
Yes, 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 yes.
Dope, dope.
So I'll line it up tomorrow in the intro.
Mm.
But thank you very much, Davina, for providing that. You are a star. That is it. Got any announcements, Gina?
Nope.
Okay. And Kesi, Emmanuel will be ready for his on screen. He's done several acting jobs already. Look, that was a short film, him and his girlfriend. And where else? This is him and his boyfriend.
Stuff for love, stuff for love, stuff for love, stuff for love, stuff for
So
love,
he's got
stuff
range.
for love,
He's
stuff for
he's
love,
got range.
stuff for love, 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 stuff for what? Impossible. Stuff for love. Anyway,
Y'all are the best community ever.
I ain't got that range.
You will be here tomorrow at 8:15. We will be here tomorrow at 8:15. Make sure that y'all are sat and ready for Tuesday's particulars. Big up Iman and his range. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
There's nothing to tell.
Imanson Idris, we have. Loving it. Loving it. Broke his back.
Impossible. Impossible. This is how, but see, this is how I start saying something mad. They'll get the whole stream locked off and certain communities camping outside to beat up everybody.
See y'all tomorrow at 8:15. Today has been a truly wonderfully full-spirited, joyous day because of Kesi. Thank you very much for
Yes.
that.
Yes.
And we shall see.
Check the description.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying support financially and also physically if you can and all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm. All right. See y'all tomorrow.
Peace.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.